It's late than a motherfucker, mate. Hey, we in this thing, mate. You feel me? Yuck Mouth TV, subscribe to your guy, man. Breaking news, man. Farrakhan has responded to all the drama that's going down with Kanye and KYRIE, man. We're about to hear from the Honorable Louis Farrakhan, man. His response to the drama, even the drama he'd been through in the past, with just the whole anti-Semitic rhetoric, that goes down, in the gang. So yeah, we gonna let y'all get back in the building. You know what I mean? Let them notifications go out. You know what I mean? Get y'all back in this thing. Late nighter though. You feel me? My late nights at? Where my vamp life niggas at, man? Where my vamp life chicks at? You know what I mean? Where them late nighters at? Hold up, swell up. I better go get my Uber Eats, man. You feel me? Sorry about that. Wifey didn't cook tonight, no boss plate. I'm on my own. But good thing about LA, man, you can get lamb chops at 1:30 in the morning, man. Yeah, it's a spot, man, out here. Nigga go order some lamb chops, man. Just order me some lamb chops, man. Hey, I'm gonna be good in the hood, but I see y'all tapped in and we good in the hood. You feel me? The squad is back in the building, man. Frisco, everybody back in the building. Frisco back in the building. Niggas at 2 a.m. to 4. Let's go, man. Chris, man, what up, man? Everybody, Reese, man. I see Slauson Moore in this motherfucker. 98985J in this bitch, man. Donkey Green, what up, boy? Chris Taylor. Mad Trucker, my nigga Mad Trucker in the building, man. Hey, you feel me? Model car 1589 in the building. No worries. And the Christy Love back in the building. My sis, she always hold a motherfucker down. You feel me? Greg, we Tony in this motherfucker, man. You feel me? I'ma shout y'all names out, man. You feel me? General, the nigga, love it, nigga, Lavature, Lavature, Lavature. Okay. Yeah, it's three something in the South, Big Texas, my nigga. My bag, bro. Niggas up, man. Fuck with me though. If you ain't doing nothing, nigga, no Frank Ocean, man. If you ain't doing nothing, man, rock out, nigga. We gotta talk some big shit right now, man. It's a lot of sellouts and bailouts going on. You feel me? And I ain't talking about no motherfucking elections, man. Even though niggas is losing in them elections, but niggas thought it was gonna be what they said, a red wave. Nigga, they on the news talking about his red peblets, red drop it. Nigga, that shit to make a splash. Nigga, Democrats cleaned up. Motherfuckers backing up from Trump like an 8-leg crawdad. My nigga, you feel me? Frisco on this motherfucker. I see your boy Mississippi in this thing, man. Come on, tap in, nigga. Hey, Sky, you sleepy? I'm sleepy too, nigga, but I'm out here fucking with y'all, though. So fuck with me, though, too, boy. I was up till 3 in the morning last night fucking with y'all, boy. Period, nigga. Hey, man, you gotta get it in and win. You feel me? Hey, none coming to a sleeper but a dream, my nigga. You feel me? Hey, you know what I mean? Yeah, man, you can sleep when you pass away, man. We fully alive in this motherfucker, baby. West Oakland, we back, big worm. You feel me? Straight up, man. Hey, man, wake your life up, man. Go take a motherfucker, nigga, roll a blunt, nigga. Yeah, wake it up, nigga. Shit. You with the kid, man. We talking some real shit tonight, man. The Honorable Louis Farrakhan, man, speaking on situations that Entertainers, black entertainers go through. Black athletes go through. Black musicians go through. Black religious people go through. With the powers that be. With the Incredibles. We just call them the Incredibles, man. My nigga had a great name, man. Who said the Incredibles, man? We just gonna call them the Incredibles because they are the fucking Incredibles, man. You can't say shit about them. You can't think about them. You can't know about them. You can't nothing. You think the goddamn letter people was on Dave Chappelle. They ain't got shit compared to the motherfucking Incredibles. See, with the Dave Chappelle shit, they can show up and protest and say, hey, don't go to his show. They can't stop this nigga bank account. They can't close his bank account. They can't tell him to come get his money. They can't do none of that. But the Incredibles, nigga, they can shut your bank account down, nigga, and don't give you your money. Like, come get your money. We don't want this motherfucker. And then don't get... The Incredibles are the almighty powerful motherfuckers in the game, man. Here's what it is, man. Like, why everybody's scared to say it? They are very powerful, man, and they run a lot of shit. It's like saying the Saudis don't run Dubai. They run it, yeah, because that's they shit. They oil tycoons and they built Dubai. Yeah, they run it. That's facts. So why we can't say they run? This is their Dubai. Entertainment and shit like that is their oil. This is how they make their money and make billions of dollars, man. Just like the Saudis make billions of dollars off fucking oil. Same shit. They got a lot of money, right? They the oil tycoons, right? That's facts. These are the industry tycoons. That's facts. Period. Bruh said, what's the Incredibles? The boys. I'm gonna let Farrakhan tell you who the Incredibles is, man. I guess you don't, you know what I mean? You gotta speak in code language and shit. You gotta speak in code language, man. But basically, man, somebody oh, I think the nigga Corey Holcomb called them the Incredibles. Somebody called them the Incredibles. But anyway, man, the big dogs, man, you know who they are, man. Farrakhan gonna tell you exactly who they are, who the Incredibles are. And fair use, man. You know what I mean? We're gonna do a couple bops, in and outs, you know what I mean? Fair use though, but what he's saying is absolutely fucking real.
And the controversy that is swirling around these two men that is causing, unfortunately, division among a people that can least afford to be broken more apart because of misunderstanding and, unfortunately, parts of ignorance that we don't see the enemy who is working 100% to bring bloodshed about among us because of the serious nature of what is happening that is causing them, the enemy, to use his influence on those of us who are on his payroll and those of us who have been blessed to be connected to them. It could be a blessing, but it also can be a cursing. Because once the enemy puts his talons into you, he's reaching for your mind, but more than that, he's reaching for your soul to empty us.
Fair use. Get him, Farrakhan.
And make us weak when we could be strong, and doing his bidding rather than manifesting the great love that God wants us to show toward one another. I'd like to start with Brother KYRIE. What did he do wrong? What did he do? He's searching for the knowledge of himself. He's searching to know who he is, who he belongs to. What is his root in this world? And some of you that are persecuting him are the very ones that took away from him and from us the knowledge of self. You took our language, you took our culture, you took our history, you took our minds and inserted your mind into our mind through your systems. And now God has come to lift us from this terrible condition that you have placed us in. So he saw a movie. He didn't write the movie. He wasn't the producer of the movie. He wasn't the director of the movie. Somebody told him that there was a movie titled From Hebrews to Negroes. That's an interesting title, because many of our people don't know anything about being a Hebrew. We know that we passed through something called Negro, and the Honorable Elijah Muhammad told us that means someone dead, lifeless, hard, neutral. We didn't name ourselves a Negro. They named us that because they put us in the condition that that name represents. KYRIE and Ye and all of you now that are involved in the conversation, could you just step back a moment and let's reason together? He saw the movie because of all of the anger and dislike and breaking apart. I said, let me see this movie. And I and my wife and my family, we watched the movie the other night. It was well researched. The people that did it, they had a purpose. The purpose of those people was to show us how we got from Hebrew to Negro. As I watched that, I could see my brother. He's not thinking about hating somebody. He's thinking about learning more about himself, because we're tired of being what others have made us. We must become ourselves again. And he was interested.
Say that again. He said, tired of being what they made us and become what you are, bro. We so fucking lost from our original state. You know what I mean? Our homeland, our religion, our heritage. You know what I mean? We lost from all that shit. You know what I mean? This shit just got erased when we got to America, man. So peep what this man's saying, man. Protect this man. You know what I mean? Our last black leader, literally, it's Farrakhan. no matter if you agree with the religion or not. His message is more than religion. It's about us, bro. And he talk on every level. That's why when it's a rap beef or something, they bring Farrakhan to squash the beef. He's respected. You know what I mean? So it's on all levels, not just religion, bro. He's just for black unity, black power, black rights, man. Period. Somebody speaking for us. Not no nigga that's tattooed up and, you know what I mean? A real one from way back that got the game, got the knowledge, man. So yes, man. Let's
in
listen to
that
Farrakhan.
journey, and I can listen to him, and I can see him, and I can see that's the journey that he's on. He's not trying to hurt the Nets. He's not trying to hurt the brothers that are playing ball with him. But he is trying to be true to himself. The greatest teaching of the God who came to find us and save us. He said, accept your own and be yourself. That is what KYRIE is trying to do. Find his own, accept his own, and be himself. I heard an intelligent brother, not a foolish man, but a man that has found something that is more valuable for him than being loved as a great, fantastic ball player. So many of you, my brothers, who are former players, and you've been so good at it, and you know who your managers have been, you know who your accountants have been and are, you know who your agents have been and are, you know who the owners of the teams that you play on, whether it's basketball, football, I don't know, whatever it is, you know who they are. And because of your greatness, they have decided that you should become rich. For hundreds of years, they didn't decide like that. For hundreds of years, they loved that you were poor and talented, so they could be your managers. They could be your agents. They could give you knowledge and give you favor. You don't see as God would love for you to see, because there are forces among us that they are afraid of. They are afraid that you will discover the truth of yourself and them. They don't want you to find who you are, because once you know yourself, the next step is you gotta rise up from where you are to be yourself. And yourself is a noble person, a righteous person, a person that can be labeled the Son of God. The Bible says of us, ye are all God's children of the Most High God. So Ye must have discovered something. He said, I am God. People that were interviewing said, don't talk like that.
Look, They are taking our motherfucking freedom of speech from us right in front of your fucking eyes, man. Bruh said he got people saying don't talk like that. Why not? What's the criminal? Like, did he make a motherfucking terrorist threat or something? What's the matter with us having knowledge of self, my nigga? Like, that's become a crime in America. Us speaking out about shit that we dislike and we like. That became a crime when it was supposed to be freedom of speech, freedom of religion. Now you trying to say that you're part of this religion, and they trying to say you're not, allegedly. You know, if you say you're part of this religion, it's anti-Semitic. But I thought it was freedom of speech and freedom of religion. Anybody could be anything they want to be religiously, right? Unless if they get baptized or they convert or whatever, they got to do the proper, you know what I mean, salat, the proper steps to be part of that, right? So what's the problem? You did? The problem is you, black man, black woman. You did? Stay in your motherfucking place. Shut up and dribble. Shut up and rap. Shut up and act. Shut up and work. You know what I mean? Once you start speaking shit like that, they want to fire you. You didn't disrespect the boss. You just say you seen a movie. You posted a movie. You didn't even say, you just posted a movie. And you getting repercussions like you're Hitler. Why? They don't want you to have that knowledge. You get it? Got it. Let's continue. Yada da.
Why? Because you don't want us to identify with God. It's all right for us to call each other, yo, dog, how things going, dog? But each of us, Elijah Muhammad said, when you see a black man, you are looking at God. So the Honorable Elijah Muhammad wanted to give us that kind of knowledge. And he made us to stop using the term nigger and call each other brother, call each other sister, and learn to love for your brother what you love for yourself. And there are many black people in America and around the world that are digging at the knowledge of self. Many in America digging at the knowledge of self and sharing what they know.
Facts.
So
Facts.
KYRIE saw the movie and he wanted to share it
Facts.
with those that follow him. You know how we've been. You find a reefer and it's good to you.
Hey, talk my
You
talk.
call your friends and you share your reefer.
Talk my talk,
They're not
Farrakhan.
mad with that.
Yeah, we gonna share this reefer, nigga.
Yo, dog, come on, let's smoke this blunt.
Facts.
You don't say nothing about that.
Smoke a lot nation. Let's go.
But when they get knowledge and want to share knowledge, they're not talking against you. They work to make you richer as you work to make them some money too. These people aren't anti-Semitic. Every one of them ain't never done nothing against you as a Jewish person.
Never.
They don't do that.
Never. Let
Not
them know,
one
Farrakhan.
of those do things to purposely harm a Jewish person.
Never.
The man went to a movie. He saw something that taught him more about himself, and he wanted to share it. You looked at his passing on what he thought was knowledge that would sink his roots back in the soil of himself and the God. And you felt threatened by that.
Facts.
Why owners of the nets? Why did you feel threatened?
Facts. Why?
He didn't call you out by name.
Talk to him, Farrakhan.
He just said he saw something and he put it up. You called it what? A anti-Semitic trope. The movie is almost a little over 2 hours. I'm sure there are things in there that you didn't like. But there are many things that you all have written about us that we don't like.
Say that shit, boy. Say it, Farrakhan. Let them know.
You have been the one making us hate who we are and hate our origin in the world. You're the one that made Tarzan and told us that that's part of us. You've done all of this to us. And we couldn't say nothing. You're the one that made a darky, a little black Sambo. And you made us to see that as who we are. Can't you see that we're tired of that? So because I and others of knowledge are spreading knowledge of God, knowledge of self, knowledge of the time, and also knowledge of an enemy. Because we couldn't be in a condition like this if all of you were our friends. We have enemies. And those enemies have dropped us down in the barrel of waste.
Ouch, that hurt.
We're not around here hating you. But we tell the truth of what we know, of what some of you have done to put us in the condition that we're in. KYRIE found something. I want you to say that you are sorry for saying something that is anti-Semitic. And he kept telling you, I can't be anti myself. You didn't want to hear that.
Nah, I didn't.
You know you came from us. You know that you are not the father of humanity. We know our history and we know yours. We don't like what you're doing to KYRIE or to Ye. And when we see how you want to break him, destroy him, to keep him from saying anything that might enlighten our people. Do you know when you mess up?
You see that? Destroy you. You feel me? So back in the day, they used to lynch us, right? They used to hang us in front of everybody. You know what I mean? Like you say, buck breaking. You know what I mean? They used to hang you, beat you down. You know what I mean? Fuck you up in front of everybody so you'll know better not to get out of line, right? This is modern day buck breaking. This is a modern day lynch. You know what I mean? Instead of hanging you on a motherfucking rope, they're destroying you in the public eye. You know what I mean? So you still being crucified or being hung in the public eye because they're painting you as an anti-Semitic or fucking like you're the demon or something. Like you're Hitler. You know what I mean? You worship Hitler, this, that, and the third. They take all your financial shit out. You know what I mean? They cripple you. All your financial resources, all your financial partners, all that shit taken from you. You know what I mean? They want all this shit to silence you by just knowing knowledge of self. That's it. You didn't like create an atom bomb or a nuclear weapon in your backyard. You just said, man, boom, check this movie out. And look how they come for your resources, Nike. Oh, we don't accept that what he said. And yo, he didn't say nothing, Nike. He posted something. What the fuck you talking about? We can't accept it. What he said was unacceptable. He didn't say shit unless you're talking about him saying that he can't be anti-Semitic if he's Semitic. Is that unacceptable, Nike? these companies, and it's showing you what Kanye said, right? Kanye said the big dogs own all this shit, right? All of a sudden, everybody got the memo, right? To just start firing these niggas and not ending their partnerships with these guys, right? If you ain't got that type of power, how would that type of memo go out and everybody act on that memo? If that wasn't what Kanye was talking about, if that wasn't what Professor Griff was talking about when he got kicked out of Public Enemy, just by going, he didn't even say nothing on the record or nothing. He went to a rabbi meeting and he told the rabbi, you know, basically what Kanye and KYRIE is saying at a dinner. After that, they lynched him. You're out of Public Enemy. You're out of this. You're anti-Semitic. They dropped them. And they didn't drop Public Enemy, but they brought out the group for dinner. And he told a rabbi, you know, I can't be anti-Semitic if I'm Semitic. Basically the same shit that Kanye said. It wasn't on an album. It wasn't on a fucking folder. It wasn't on news. It wasn't publicized. It wasn't on television. It wasn't on. It was a behind the scenes type of shit. The shit that happened with the Clippers dude. You know what I mean? When the black chick recorded him saying the N word. That type of shit. But no disrespect. Just saying that you're Semitic. And that happened to Professor Griff. So like it's going across the board, bro. Like you can't say certain history, you know what I mean, about us, I guess. You know what I mean? I would say us. I ain't gonna we can't talk it. We could talk sipping lean, you know what I mean? Bitches getting Birkin bags, fucking broke nigga, you know what I mean? Shoot the ops, kill the ops. We could talk about that all day. We ain't say no harm, no danger to nobody. It's just getting knowledge. And look at the Nets owner. Like you got people in the fucking at the whole fucking flow seats with shirts on and shit. Farrakhan gonna let you know why it's a problem. Let's continue.
His mind like that, he can't play. I saw the man playing ball the other day and he missed every shot. Almost. He can't play with his mind in that state.
Hell no.
And when his brother Kevin Durant said, I don't like none of this. He's not saying he don't like the movie. He's not liking what you're doing to a man who wasn't doing nothing against you, but searching for greater knowledge. And you decided to break him. You decided to put fear into men like Charles Barkley and LeBron James and other black men who have become rich and powerful. You wanted to say, you were saying to them as you were lynching KYRIE, you all better get the point. You all better get the message. They don't want you rising up into that knowledge that will make you a real man and not a glorified punk.
Say that again, minister.
I'm saying to the ADL, sir, we know you. And we know that we know you, and you know that we know you. Don't talk to KYRIE by himself. He can go and look at the horror of the Holocaust. Why don't you come and look at the horror of what your parents have done to black people in America and throughout the world? Why don't you come and study and repent of your evil to us? Then maybe we can sit down and have a talk like civilized human beings.
Woo! Get him, Farrakhan. Get him. Tell him.
Ye is not a hater. Ye is a lover. KYRIE is the same. But he wants to stand on a principle. And you see him standing, how intelligent he is, and the media keeps running at him with, why don't you say you apologize for this anti-Semitism? You did the same thing to me. I've tried to have meetings with you. Let's dialogue about this. You don't want to dialogue with me. You want to dialogue with somebody that you know you can put down because of the power you have over them by giving them a contract and money that you can take from them if they say or do anything that you don't like. This is the day of judgment and justice. These men don't want to be against you. These men are grateful. You brought them out of college and high school and gave them a contract. You gave them a contract because you saw their talent. Haven't they made money for you all? So now you sign them up. And then Adidas comes by and Nike comes by and gives them a lot of money that they don't see. You have them on a leash. And whenever somebody like KYRIE or Ye rise up and you don't like it, you pull the chain. So we run out and dog our own brother because he did something for a principle.
Facts.
You will too. Life is bigger than...
Fair use, fair use, fair use, fair use, man, for educational purposes, man. Shout out to Shaniqua, my sis, man. Always keep me on point. Yeah, dude. But yeah, Farrakhan speaking the truth, man. He went through the same shit, bro. They won't bring nobody to him to contest what he got to say. Also, bring somebody to run. The dude that, the dude who put out the documentaries, because it's multiple, and the books from Hebrews to Negro. Chop it up with him. They don't want to do that. They want you to go learn from their rabbi instead of bringing a motherfucker that could really challenge their rabbi and really prove that what Ye and KYRIE saying is facts. Let's continue.
Then
Fair use.
with a white man's image on it. Life is bigger than a nice house and a nice car.
Tell him.
And a lot of bling bling.
Tell him.
Life is bigger than an Oscar. Life is bigger than a belt. Life is bigger than something that says I am the best at what I do. I'm the most valuable player or my team won.
Let him know, Farrakhan.
But as a people, we are losing. We cannot afford to lose any of you. You are our kith and our kin, our flesh and our blood. And so I wanted to say something.
Man, trucker, I'm
to
burning
help
too.
us to come together rather than break apart. Because it's Ye and KYRIE today. But what they're doing to them is to make you, who are in the good graces of them, so you think. You see what we just did? Ye lost $2 billion in a few days. You might wonder, did he really have it?
Facts.
He lost that much that soon? You know when you signed a contract with him. I don't know what's in the contract, but you do. So evidently, Adidas and all the companies that Brother Kanye is signed to or was signed to until Mr. Ari Emanuel told everybody just drop him.
See? Now that's the name that Kanye couldn't say. That man is a very powerful, incredible, or as I say, untouchable. It's a very powerful, untouchable, and incredible. But Farrakhan wasn't afraid to say the name. Kanye wanted to, you know what I mean? That's, hey, it is what it is, man. But that dude's that powerful. Farrakhan don't give a fuck. He's self-sufficient. Nigga, Nation of Islam don't need nobody. They good.
Beloved brothers and sisters, look, your day is soon coming. I'm asking you stop beating each other up in the public. Stop doing that. But of course, that's what the master wants us to do. There's a slave here that's getting out of place, and teach him a lesson. Beat him up. I'm saying to you, don't do that. Call your brother. Come and sit down with us. Tell us about this movie. I understand that Brother Shaquille O'Neal put it up in his theater.
Say it again.
Go see it. You don't want to read Secret Relationship with Blacks and Jews that we financed, we researched. Yes, sir. And you told me when we sat down. We had dinner together in the home of the Jewish rabbi. I went, others went. I brought some of my people, and there were two rabbis. There was Irv Kupcinet, great reporter for the Chicago Sun-Times. And after we had a beautiful dinner together, we looked like we were going to be on a page together where the controversy could stop. But the rabbi said to me, this is love fest that is near the end of the dinner. But then he reached in his pocket and pulled out an envelope and said, but this is tough love. We want something from you. And they said, Minister, we have to watch you over a protracted time to make sure that you've changed. Then we had just put out the first volume of The Secret Relationship Between Blacks and Jews. And you all told me, we want you to renounce this book. Because it's a great calumny against the Jewish people. You said that to me. You said to me, nobody that is deemed an enemy to the Jewish people is ever written of well in history. You know you control much of the publishing industry. So if you write the books, your people are heavily placed in the media. So when you all get ready to dog us out, you call those in that you pay. Then you told me.
Hold on, you hear that, right? He said you call them in who you pay, right? What I just said, man. If you run it, you could just send it. Yo, Michael Rappaport thought he was doing comedy on Kanye, but he revealed so much shit, right? Kanye, how did you know about the email? How did you know about the Incredibles? The Incredible email. How did you know about the untouchable email? Kanye, you know, yes. We get million. I'm a millionaire. Like this comedian nigga that only been in like I don't know how many movies. I have a lot of millions. I don't know how many movies this dude acted in, but it wasn't enough to make him hella millions to still have millions to this day. I can't remember the last movie he acted in, right? Okay. Unless he get millions of dollars for talking shit about people every time they fuck up. If that's it, then you got it. Other than that, they look out for each other. Allegedly, right? So they say, Kanye, how you know about the email? How you know about he damn near snitched, saying that they all connected and niggas sent the email on Kanye to cancel him through their whole power structure, right? Farrakhan saying the same shit about his book. You know what I mean? The relationship from blacks, the relationship between blacks and Jews. This is a Nation of Islam book. They wanted to ban that too. They put Farrakhan and the Nation of Islam through the ringer about that book. Let's continue.
That if I did all the things that you all asked me to do, you would clean up my image. You knew you dirtied it. But I'm not going to beg and bow to you to clean up my image. God is sufficient for me. And God is sufficient for KYRIE and Ye. And God is sufficient for everyone who has been made a millionaire, a multimillionaire, a billionaire. And then you call your man at Forbes and tell them, put it in the book that there's a new billionaire black kid on the block. There's Miss Oprah, one of the most beautiful women you could ever have as a friend. But now she has something to lose if she's not careful. Careful means you have to guard your mouth. So you used to be able to open it. I'm going to do that again. You used to be able to open it. Now when they...
What he's saying, we can't even open. We don't got the freedom of speech no more. Fair use for educational purpose. We don't even got the freedom of speech no more. He said we used to be able to open our mouth. Check it. Parables, metaphors, the same shit Kanye used when he did we go deep into the metaphors, but peep the game. And this is the honorable saying this. So when you see athletes like Shaq, You know, LeBron trying to retract every fucking statement right now. Hey guys, I said, like, Brian, fuck out of here, bro. You fucked up already. Period. Stop trying to explain yourself. You already fucked up, bro. You say you read books, you don't read books. Because niggas ask you about the book you read, you can't even explain what the fuck you learned on the book. But anyway, continue. Let's continue with the Honorable Louis Farrakhan.
Pull that chain. Now you can't find your voice. You're afraid. When fear grips you because you think you're going to lose something that's dear to you, so you don't want to venture out because you're afraid. I say this, dear beloved, resist the devil, and he will flee from you. To resist means to withstand the action or the effect of. Because if you stand and fight with truth and unity, you'll never lose even what you got. They don't want to be shown up. They want to put fear into you.
Tell him, Farrakhan.
And they do have power to hurt us. And God has plenty of power to hurt them. So I think I'll stop now. But if you want our brothers to come and sit with your rabbis and visit the Holocaust Museum, why not let one of our scholars come and sit with them? Because we know the Torah, by God's grace. We know the Talmud. And we know you and your history. Leave our people alone. Leave KYRIE alone. Step back and see what you're unleashing. Stephen A. the other day, he didn't take up with KYRIE in the movie, but he took up that you took it too far. Some others say you buck breaking.
Buck breaking.
Because you still are an old wicked slave master.
Yes, sir. Look at that.
Sing for me, nigga. Don't talk, dribble, dribble. Well, we tired. We don't mind dribbling for you if you respect us for who we are. Absolutely. We haven't asked you for nothing more than a decent paycheck for the work that we do to make you a multimillionaire and a billionaire.
Absolutely.
Leave our brothers alone. Don't try to use what you're doing to Ye and Kanye. Ye and KYRIE, pardon me. So you can keep a muzzle on our great basketball players that have a big contract with you.
Fair use.
When they reached in their pocket and showed me a white envelope with the things they wanted me to do if I would have their friendship. And when they say we're going to watch you for a protracted period of time. See, we need to watch them for a protracted period period of time because we have never done to you and your people what you and your people have done to us. We don't need to go see the Holocaust. We feel your pain because we're really human beings. You don't feel ours. Because to you, 1,000 blacks ain't worth the fingernail of a Jewish man. I've read these things.
Yes, sir. Get them, Farrakhan.
You want to have a real good dialogue so we can start afresh and anew? Because the old way is not going to work.
It's not going to work. Let them know, Farrakhan.
I told the rabbi and Irv Kupsinet, 2 or 3 rabbis, Irv Kupsinet, they said, well, you got your truth and we got ours. I said, it's not about your truth or my truth. It's about what is.
Let me land on that, on what he said. I ain't gonna let that just pass. I don't know what religious text this is, but it says in one of those religious texts. You know what I mean? I'm not, I don't know the Torah, I don't know the Talmud, but one of their religious texts talks about what he's talking about. Damn, what the fuck was he just saying? What he just said? About the curses, right? The curses. Now, when he was talking about that we treat less, we're looked at less than an animal, right? On the same level as an animal, right? So I don't know what religious text, but in one of them texts it says, whoop whoop whoop, the creatures of the earth, whatever, whoop whoop whoop, and it says, the ones that have been cursed. It say the dog is being cursed. The dog will always be chained. It says the raven is cursed. Whatever it does as far as eating and whatever, and whatever. And it says ham. The ones with the skin will be cursed. You know what I mean? So all not cursed, but looked at as that same shit, like a dog, a raven. We in the same category. The cursed black descendants of Ham. We in the same shit. You know what I mean? That's what it say in certain literatures. You know what I mean? And they run with it. Like we're less than a fucking dog to them. You dig? They think we the Gentiles. You know. Also in a tabloids, in a religious text, they, supposed to have Gentiles as slaves. Multitudes. I don't know the exact number. So they thinking we gonna be slaves in the afterlife. So it's deep. But peep it out. That Farrakhan land. Allegedly, I don't know nothing about this Torah, none of that. I'm just catching game. Allegedly. You know what I mean? I don't know if that's fact or false or whatever. I'm gonna say allegedly, you know. But the Incredibles is many. It is.
The truth. If we can agree on the truth, we can build a better relationship. Now, I think we should watch you for a protracted period of time before we admit you into our heart as a friend. What about that one? You want my brother to go out and denounce a movie that is teaching knowledge of self? Why don't you call the producer of that, the writer of that, and make them say that what they did is a lie? It's still in the movie. Don't pick on my brother. If you want to fight, We can entertain you. We're all born to die. And at some point, I don't give a skip how powerful you are. Like I said to one of your brothers who had me, and I visited him in his penthouse apartment on Fifth Avenue.
Where you go, Farrakhan?
And he offered me a drink.
The nerve.
I said, sir, I don't drink.
I don't.
He said, well, you drink orange juice? I said, yes. He said, that's me. You listen to music? I said, of course. He said, that's me. Do you go to the movies? Of course. Occasionally. He said, that's me. I said, sir, I know you're a powerful man. I said, but the God I serve, when it's your time to get out of here, neither your money or your power can keep you alive on this earth one fraction of a second after the decree of death is in for you. So who's really powerful?
We had the most majorest death in life that just happened. The Queen of Britain. You know what I mean? The Queen of the UK. Money and power don't save you from death. Period. We all got our time, and God will call you when He call you. You know, rest in peace to the Queen. No disrespect, but I'm just saying he's saying that no money could save you, no money or power could save you from when God calls you to join Him. You know what I mean? So rest in peace to the Queen, but He's saying it. You know, the Queen had all the power. She still got they family still got the power, but she had all the power, and that couldn't save her from dying. That's all He's saying. You know, God gonna come get you when He gets you. You know.
Awful. I'm not bowing to you. I bow to God. And I think we're going to get to that point where our people are not going to bow no more. We'll soon get to that point where your money don't mean to us what it means to you. When life don't mean more to us than the principles of truth upon which we stand. You're going to meet that kind of black person. You're meeting them now.
Absolutely.
And more you are making them by what you're trying to do to Ye, what you've done to Ye, and what you're trying to make KYRIE do to get back friendship with you that you'll never give him. Ain't no forgiveness in you. It's never enough. He said, I apologize for the hurt that my going to that movie and advising others to check it out. It may hurt. That ain't far enough. You did the same to others. That's not far enough. We don't like your apology. Tell me something. How many of you would come and sit down and apologize to us for the transatlantic slave trade? You
Go!
come now.
Go!
Bring your wife and your children.
Let them
and
know.
tell us you're sorry for killing us, raping us, castrating us, and enslaving us, and making us chattel. Will you come and apologize? Our people can be like you. It ain't enough. See? If we tell you when you apologize, it's not enough, oh, you trying to pimp us and hustle. No, reparation ain't pimping. Reparation is what we deserve.
Amen.
For the pain and anguish that you have caused us to suffer. No, no, no. But you won't do that. You won't do justice by us. That's why judgment is on you now. That's why you can't live a day without another calamity. And they're not going to stop. It's going to get harder and harder because the God of justice has claimed us. KYRIE and Ye and Durant and Barkley and Shaq. We belong to God, not you. Don't try to use us against each other. If they want to talk to any of you, we'll go with you. You bring your rabbis. You bring your scholars. And I told him, when we look at our book that we wrote, we only quoted your scholars, your historians, your rabbis. So when they asked me to condemn our book, I said, oh, if it's all lies, I certainly will condemn it. But we only quoted your people. So when you come out and call everyone that we quoted a liar and an anti-Semite, all right, then I'll condemn the book. But you're not going to do that. When I told you at the end, I want to be your friend. That's why I'm sitting in your house, eating your food, and inviting you to my house, and we prepared food for you. I would like to get along. So this is when Farrakhan is going through his drama. You know what I mean? About them saying he an anti-Semite. So he goes to the rabbi house, go eat dinner and whatnot. That's when he stood up and said, nigga, I basically own the orange juice that you're drinking. You like music? I own that shit. You like this? That's me. You know what I mean? So he let Farrakhan know that he owned everything that a motherfucker come in contact with on the daily. Farrakhan said, I roll with God. And no matter how much money and power you got, you can't save you from the time when God come take you. You did? Like, it's deep, bro. You know what I mean? It's super deep. You know what I mean? I ain't trying to rock you out of sleep or none of this fair use. You know what I mean? But Farrakhan is preaching, bro. And it's almost over, too. He went for damn near an hour. You know what I mean? So it's almost over. But I'm going to do my little inserts, you know what I mean, to say that he's speaking, you know what I mean? Because he's went through it. He went through it. So when Shaq talk his shit, he probably ain't go through it. When Barkley talk his shit, he probably ain't go through it. You know what I mean? When LeBron talk his shit, he probably ain't go through it. Farrakhan has went through it. Dinners with rabbis, you know what I mean? Rocking with them, you know what I mean? Trying to, and they gave him an envelope. Even though the dinner was all great, they thought they was gonna connect. You know, he reached in his pocket like, yo, this, you know, this cool love dinner. But yeah, we you know, what I mean? It's tough love over here. Wow, boom. We want you to do all of this, and we watch you to make sure you do all of that. Kind of like what? So when they hit KYRIE with all the stuff, all the 6 stuff or the 7 or whatever the 5, whatever the stuff they want, they hit Farrakhan with the same envelope. You dig? So Farrakhan was like, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. How cool. I can't even say I cool because my mouth's so dry, but I cool, nigga. Fuck you talking about, Rabbi. No disrespect, but your demands is many. Yada da. Along with you. And so would Ye and so would KYRIE. But you can't abuse them because you promised them wealth and nearness to white power. I'd like to close this little talk. You should be desirous of making peace with us. Don't try to buckle us under because of all your power. God can take it away from you in the twinkling of an eye, and he's about to do that. You can come against me, as I said, with all the force and power of what you have, and I will stand on the truth that I was taught and stand with God. And as long as I stand on truth and stand with God, I will be the winner. And so will Ye, and so will KYRIE, and so will any of us who want truth in our lives and will fight for truth. May Allah bless you. That listen, may Allah comfort you. May Allah give you strength to stand for truth and righteousness and unity. I close with this scriptural verse. Resist the devil, and he will flee from you. To resist means to withstand. For nearly 40 years, I have withstood you. Everything you've said and done to hurt me and goes with me, I'm here.
We're here. Preach.
I've withstood the action and the effect, and I remain undamaged or unaffected by what you do. You know, if I live, I'll soon be 90. You can't wait for me to die. But I can't die until Allah says so. Not you.
Not you.
So as long as I'm alive, I'm not going to sit by and let you do what you're trying to do to our people, and we say nothing. Thank you to all the brothers and sisters on social media who are standing up like the soldiers that they are. I just ask that you remember our brothers who were caught in the strange net. Why not let us release them? Don't beat them up.
Facts.
Let's release them from the prison of fear and ignorance.
Yes, sir.
And you'll have all of them standing together. Then we all can pool our resources and be thankful for what we've been blessed to get by our association with members of the Jewish community. But we're not going to let you destroy us. We're not going to let you turn us into what would make us ashamed of ourselves. Let us unite, brothers and sisters. Let us declare our oneness with God first, and our oneness with each other as long as we are in the right. And if we drift and we are not in the right, we are family. Bring our people back to the table and straighten us out. May Allah bless you. Thank you for listening. Thank Allah for putting that spirit in me.
Hey, yo, thank Allah for putting the spirit in Farrakhan to speak up, man. And we gonna speak up, man. You feel me? I'm gonna throw the bat line out one time, you know what I mean, and let y'all want, everybody want to talk about, you know what I mean, the Honorable Louis Farrakhan speech he just did, you know what I mean, for the young black. I mean, this far celebrities in the game, you know what I mean. Period. He done went through it, got his name ran through the mud, got canceled. Can't be on social media. So I put the line out there if y'all want to holler about it, you know what I mean. Tap in, But I'm gonna speak, just from a dude from in the industry, man. And it's crazy, man. I done seen this book, I done seen this movie. Not talking about Hebrews and Negroes. I'm talking about Negroes to zero. You feel me? From high powered Negroes to zero. To where they cancel your ass when you get out of pocket. You got the most money in the world, like Farrakhan say. How the fuck do you lose billionaire status within a couple days? Did he really have it? Did he actually really have the money? You know what I mean? And he said, hey, you know, let's call our buddies at Forbes, Forbes, and tell them this, that, and the third. We run it. That's our people over there. Michael Rappaport snitched the fuck on them trying to make jokes. You know what I mean? And let us all know that it's real deal fucking Holyfield. Let's get some people in here who want to elaborate on the Honorable Louis Farrakhan. Nah, y'all ain't got to show yourself, bro. If y'all tap in, y'all ain't got to show yourself. Just push cam off. Put stop cam and y'all, people probably, it's late night. Niggas in the bed and shit, cuddled up and shit probably. You can still tap in. Just stop the cam and it just show a little dot on the screen and you can tap in. I'm gonna put that motherfucker out one more time, and if not, I'm still elaborate. You know what I mean? Straight up. But tap in. It was like 2 or 3 people that wanted to tap in right quick, and they tap right out. Tap in, talk your shit. You know what I mean? It's a live platform, you know, and it's about, the interaction. You know what I mean, with y'all. You know what I mean? I want to hear what y'all gotta say. It ain't all about my opinion. I want y'all opinion about this shit. Shaniqua. But okay, boom. Sacramento back in the building, man. How can I add you? I'm trying to add you, bro. It's a edit name. Why they ain't let me add y'all? I don't know what's going on, my brother. Is y'all already added? Nah, y'all ain't added yet. I'm trying to add y'all, man. Turn your camera on. Turn your camera on right quick so I can add you. And then once I add you, cut the camera off. Because it's not letting me add you, you know? Let's see if it worked. Nah, it's not letting me add y'all. So I don't know what y'all did, but correct it and I can add y'all to the situation. But Farrakhan, you know what I mean? Self-sufficient, own land, you know what I mean? Own vegetation, own food, you know what I mean? The whole nation of Islam. They good. They ain't gotta go to the grocery store and do the shit that they got their own grocery stores, you know what I mean? So he could talk what he talking, but when you self-sufficient, you're relying on the check. You got these deals and these contracts for millions and hundreds of millions of dollars. You ain't trying to risk that. So you get the house niggas, you know what I mean? Put their neck out on the line, you know what I mean? They want to, they want to keep their shit, How Kanye was a billionaire one day, nigga be it, and not a billionaire the next day, nigga 4 or 5 days later. Same shit that could happen with these players. So tap back in. Y'all niggas all afraid, man. Niggas, y'all afraid, man. You know, I'm gonna keep landing, man. I put this shit out one more time, man. Get y'all thoughts together, man. Boom. There go, bro. Hey, man. What's happening with you, bro?
Oh shit, it's me. What's going on, fam?
What's happening with it, bro?
Man, shit, chilling, man. Loving what I'm hearing from the minister, bro.
Yo, Farrakhan is deep, bro. Straight up. Super
In the
deep, bro.
real word.
But he was spitting the real. Like he done been through the shit. You know what I mean? And it's just an eye awakener for everybody. Just to know that this is a play that they put all the entertainers through when you get out of pocket, when you get out of line. You know what I mean? When a house nigga become a field nigga. You feel me?
In the real word.
Straight up. You know, so that's what really started to happen. You feel me? But I want to hear what y'all got to say about it, though. I didn't spoke my piece. What y'all got to say about it?
Shit, I'm on
Hold
the
on, we gonna
drive, so
start.
give me
Hold
about
on,
five.
hold on. We gonna do one at a time. I wanna hear the honorable Reese first, man. We gotta hear Reese first. This is my sis, man. We gotta let sis tap in. Sis, what you gotta say about the situation?
Hey, what's up, everybody? Up on
Late
the late
night.
night,
Reese on a late night.
always tapping in. Hey, the minister, I can't, what can I say about him? He is always on point. He is always on topic. He will always give us the truth how we need it. And he's standing behind us. He's standing behind these men. And that's exactly what they need to see. They need to see him standing behind them when they go through this journey. Excuse me.
No, it ain't no reason to cry, but it's sad. You know, Reese, it's sad. It's sad as
It's
shit.
it's sad that so many people are turning their back on these men and, you know, quick to say whatever about them. But here we are with in the same place with somebody of great authority telling us, don't be divided. Don't let this divide you. Don't let this divide you. Stand together publicly. Please. Stop tearing him down. Whatever it is that you missed, that you didn't get, let him go through his journey. Let him get his. Let him know who he is. That's what we supposed to do. We supposed to level up and grow. We supposed to learn more about ourselves. What did he do? It's a bad thing to know more about yourself? That's crazy. That's crazy.
And then the whole thing, if you know too much about yourself, you know what I mean, it probably eliminate other people. Not even eliminate, you know what I mean? But, you know, it adds all types of shit, man, to the situation that they don't want to get out because it could be a reenactment of what happened in Germany. You know what I mean? And I think that's really, you know what I mean, the main thing. If niggas find out the truth, Lord have mercy, man.
Look, the
And,
truth
and
is
then
being
look,
revealed.
but with the truth being revealed, we don't have the hatred of Germany. We're not trying to, you know what I mean? Like, okay, that's the truth. We find out that, you know, we're a part of that. It's no hatred. We're not trying to, you know, do the whole H word or none of that. It's like, okay, we're a part of that.
Yuck, ma. I don't mean to cut you, bro, but this is something that Marcus Garvey, has been preaching from in the 1920s. You know what I'm saying? And if you really study the history of Marcus Garvey was basically the mentor for Malcolm X and Martin Luther King. Marcus Garvey was a Jamaican. You understand? This is stuff that he's been trying to tell you from the 90s. We are easily divided and conquered because we have no unity. We have like this genuine hate for each other because of this competition that we have, trying to outdo our one another. And that's what's tearing us down, bro. Go into the Kanye and the KYRIE thing. Okay, you are being empowered by these same Jewish people that you're trying to like shout out against or like lick out, you know what I'm saying? Against is what Jamaican people would say. So it shows you that even Kanye West, all his wealth was given to him by the Jews. So how could you have something bad to say about them? They will just easily take away your money. Okay, the NBA, the commissioner of the NBA, Adam Silver, he's a Jewish man. You can Google this. So how could Kyrie have anything to like, come on, bro? You are being empowered by these same Jewish people that you have all this to say about. Come on, your own black brother is not going to empower you to be a billionaire, to have these contracts. You can see how Puffy and how the music industry, how we do our one another, how we give them bad contracts by your same black brother. So this is my thing, Yuck Mouth. We are like hypocrites, bro, because we are being empowered by these same Jewish people. Puffy, all them people that he's in business with, Jay-Z, all these people that he's in business are these same Jewish people, and you're not seeing that.
But look,
That's
look, look,
why
look.
they have nothing to.
But look. I agree with everything you're saying. We never said that we had a problem with business deals with them. You know what I mean? As far as them helping us and being the first to invest in hip hop. Let's put that out there. That was the first to invest in hip hop. You know what I mean?
Right,
So they're supposed to reap what they sow. You know what I mean? Plant your seed and get your money. The
right,
thing is knowledge of self. Nobody's saying it's a problem with them running it. Let them run it. We all get paper. The problem
right,
is knowledge of self, bro. Us knowing that we part of certain lineages. You feel me? That's the
right.
problem. The problem ain't Kanye. Like all rappers ain't going against record labels. That ain't the problem.
But Yuck Mouth, you know what it is?
Even
On
if
the
they are,
street,
what the fuck?
when you
It's a
know
no,
too
no, no, no.
much, people have
Hold on,
you
hold
as a
on.
nerd.
Hold on. Let me name a couple artists that's mad at their record labels. Meek Mill is mad at his record label. We say they ain't paid him. He need lawyers and shit. Is he getting the same same reaction as saying a record label fucked him over and he ain't getting his money since he ain't got no money since he signed? Is he getting that same type of drama by saying that?
Right,
Then Kanye and them saying that they're actually a part of a lineage and part of a certain religion. You know what I mean?
right,
What's getting them more
right,
back? Is it the nigga that's saying the record label is fucked up, or the nigga that's saying they a part of something? What's getting them more
right.
backlash? That's what we need to
The
focus
one
on.
that's saying they're a part of something is getting the backlash. And what people don't understand, we are the original
Look,
Hebrew Israelites. We are
boom.
the
I want you
original
to say,
Hebrew Israelites.
okay, boom. I want you to say that because you painted a picture that niggas ain't appreciating their record labels. Like nobody went
No, no, no,
like,
no, no,
bro.
no. I was just giving an example. You know, I was just giving an example to
I feel
compare,
like you. I've been fucked
comparison.
by. I feel. I had a whole rant about that. About black record labels fucking us over more than Jewish record labels. I
Thank
had a
you.
whole rant about that. You know what I mean? Period.
Thank
So I
you.
feel exactly what you're saying. But at the end of the
Yeah.
day, it ain't about that. You know what
Right,
I mean?
right,
It's
right.
about us waking up. Kanye been complaining about record deals and shit. He ain't got this backlash.
Right,
Once
right,
you start
right.
saying that he's a J word or he are incredible or untouchable,
This is
now
my
it's
thing though,
like,
Yuck.
yeah.
They're trying to say that we're anti-Semitic when we are the original Semitic people. We are the original Hebrew Israelites that they're talking about in the Bible. Through the lineage of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, Jacob's name was changed to Israel because God tested him. He had 12 sons, which the 12 tribes came from, not just Judah. They're claiming to be just from the tribe of Judah. That's why their name are the Jewish people. You see, if you research that ish means pertaining to be from. So they're perpetrating a fraud. And that's what Hitler seen in them. That's why he wanted to wipe them out, because he knew they weren't the original Hebrew Israelites. You can research it
Alleged.
if you think I'm lying. I'm not hating.
Allegedly. Allegedly.
Alleged.
Allegedly. But that's
Once
what the problem is. So now
once
when
once
Kanye and Kyrie is trying to waking the people up to let them know you are the original Hebrew Israelites, that's where the backlash comes from, because the Jewish community don't want us to realize that we are the original Hebrew Israelites. That's where the problem comes from. I've been studying this from 1993. I was born 1979. I'm a 43-year-old man. You understand? Back in 93, when I was telling my cousins and my family that we are the real Jews, they thought that I was a madman. And now, 2022, everybody's realizing that they are the real Hebrew Israelites that they're talking about in the Bible from the 12 tribes. It's us, it's not them. So that's what the problem is. Kanye and Kyrie is trying to wake up the people and let them know their true heritage, and that's where the backlash come in, because now it's going to show that these Jewish people are perpetrating a fraud. We are the real Hebrew Israelites, bro. And it's in the
Hey,
Bible. It's in the
hey,
Old
hey,
Testament.
you preaching, and it's in Genesis, but you preaching to the choir. That's what Kanye. That's what Kyrie is saying. Like, how can we be anti-Semitic when we are Semitic people? You know what I
Right,
mean? So that's the problem. Saying you Semitic people, saying you part of the bloodline, part of the lineage. That's the
right,
problem. It ain't the
right.
industry shit.
No, no,
Kanye did.
no. I was just using that as a
No, no, no.
comparison.
Kanye said that to get out his deals. He didn't.
Right.
He didn't like his deal with Adidas. They taking his designs and shit. They taking his fucking staff members and bringing them to.
Yeah.
Yeah, he didn't like his deals. So
Right.
if you locked up in these contracts, what you gonna say to get out these contracts? The most outrageous shit. He
All
said
the this shit that you can to get out of it, right?
and he's out of all them contracts, right? At the same
Right.
time, Adidas about to go bankrupt. Kyrie with the Nike shit, they said he's cut, but they sell it. Kyrie then went up. The price is higher now. So Nike
Yeah.
trying to make this shit. So if you dropping them, don't sell the shoe no more. Why the price
Right.
got high? You know what I mean? Because you know it's a buzz for the shit. You know what I mean? So they trying to capitalize off our shit because if a motherfucker do our protest, which Adidas is falling right now, you know, nobody fuck with Adidas only because of Kanye. Period.
Right.
Straight up. The Yeezys, that's I mean, far as really selling like Jordans and shit, like high price Adidas. Them little other shits, they don't them little $30, $50, $100 Adidas don't pay the bills. Them Yeezys pay the fucking bills, bruh. When they
Yeah.
drop Yeezy, they about to lose two billion or something just by dropping Yeezy. That's about to put them in danger of losing the company, bro. So he wanted to get out them contracts. That was a
Facts.
chess. That was a chess play. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's why I said shit about the industry. But far as saying that we are Hebrew Israelites and that you know what I mean, we are part of
Take one
the
more.
descendants of Cam.
Right. That's the very last one.
So that's basically what he was saying, and that's what made them roar up. You know what I mean? That's what made the blackball start. You know what I mean? It wasn't what he said about the industry, it's what he said about the lineage, you
About the
know?
Facts.
lineage.
Facts.
Because
And
once you have a traceable lineage, then they gotta pay you.
Yeah.
You can trace your
They don't want
lineage,
us to
they
have
gotta pay
knowledge
you.
of self, yuck. They don't want us to have true knowledge of self. They want to keep us lost and make us think that we're slaves and we're African, what they call us, African Americans, and we're black
no,
people. No,
they
we're the
call us
real Hebrew
black. They
Israelites.
call us black. They don't even call us African. They call us Black Americans. They don't even
Yeah,
tag
black
us with
Americans.
a fucking color. Like we playing motherfucking what this shit. It's a color. You know what I mean? With
Yeah,
the connect the dots. It's a fucking color
yeah,
and not a
yeah.
Who
race.
is this?
So that's what the problem is,
But look,
yuck. They don't
but
want us
look,
to
look, look,
have
hold on.
knowledge of self.
Hold on, man. We got CJ, man. CJ, welcome to the chat, man. Tap in, CJ. What you got to say about everybody? Mute up, man. Let's see what CJ.
Hey, right when I was about to start talking, it's like shit. I had turned the camera off, shit, because I was about to do some shit. But yeah, I'm about to tap in a minute. I'm gonna go ahead and let y'all finish talking real quick.
Yeah, yuck. They don't want us to rise up and have knowledge of self, bro. So that's basically
Nah,
what it is. Kanye West and Kyrie is shining a light on a topic that is supposed to wake the people up and give them true knowledge of self. And that's where the backlash comes from. Now they're labeling them anti Semitic. Like, I don't see the anti Semiticism in that. When all these, all they're giving us is game to wake us up for us to have knowledge of self, where we're really coming from. You know what I'm saying? And a true lineage. That's what makes them anti Semitic. Come
but
on,
look, look,
man.
look, 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 look. Who wrote the definition of anti-Semitic? Can somebody look that up? Because if you say they in power, if you say they run shit, that's anti-Semitic. Like, who wrote these rules? Who wrote this definition? Because you could say anything that and it's anti-Semitic, my nigga. You could say you're a part of that culture and it's anti-Semitic. You could say they run the industry and it's in the fucking all the whatever the rules is. The rule is you can't say they run shit. The rule
Yeah,
is you can't say this and can't say that.
right,
You can't say that you're a part of this. You
It's
can't
right.
hostility
hate.
or
So
hostility
therefore,
to or
when you
prejudice
bring,
against Jewish people. That's the definition.
What did it say?
Hostility to or prejudice against Jewish people.
Okay, what's
that's
the other one?
crazy. And I don't see no hostility or no prejudice. I
No,
just see knowledge of
what's the
self.
what's the rules that Kanye wrote? Like Kanye had a list of shit that he's like, yo, I never knew this. Like Kanye had a whole new list, like the new improved, like the new. It ain't the Webster dictionary. It's like the new
Right.
improved. Yeah,
That unwritten rule.
Yeah.
yeah.
Hey,
CJ, what?
what's cracking, man? My bad. Hey, what I want to say about this shit is they don't want us talking about this shit because of the fact that it's too close to the truth. Anything that has something to do with the truth, they're gonna block it, they're gonna stop it. When we start getting into our roots and what we are as a people, they're gonna block it every time. They don't want us to talk about this. They don't want us to understand this. And as soon as we start coming into understanding, we start coming into a real problem that they've always had with us. It's us being unified, it's us knowing us. They always had a problem with that. Everything, every agenda behind every separation amongst us has been behind us not unifying as a whole group, us not knowing the God that we serve, us not knowing the God that we are descendants from, and us not knowing the lions of Judah. It's all came back to that. And it's always been about that. So now that we're coming closer and closer to the truth, they want to throw more and more distractions out there. They want to throw more and more paranoia out there, have us more and more divided. Like I feel what the brother Farrakhan was saying. But Shaq and Charles Barkley, they made them decisions. They really didn't have no part in making them do that. They went a step and above and beyond to do that. So we ain't really dealing with no situation where they was forced to do something in this particular situation. We not dealing with that. We're dealing with grown ass men that can easily say what they don't want to be a part of and what they can do to try to protect and stand up for their brother that's being persecuted nationwide in front of all of us. They could easily do that, but
Hey,
they don't.
CJ, pause for a second, man. Let's let this nigga land right quick, cause he's at work, man. Let's let bro land right quick, man. You mad trucker, land right quick, bruh. Hold on, let me unmute you. Let me unmute you. Let me unmute you.
Can you hear me?
You on, you on, you on.
So you can hear me?
Yes, sir.
All right. What's happening, man? Hey, man, I'm glad you played that little video you played tonight of Farrakhan, man, because I think today, bro, that's the type of shit we need to be listening to, man. Uh, you got all this shit, the senseless killing going on and shit like that. But if we all get on that page right there, what this man is talking about, bro, all around these whole 50 states, all the way around the the whole world, bro, we'll be a whole better community. You know what I mean? That
Absolutely.
inspired me to want to get off my ass and do more than just drive this truck. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely, man. Because I mean, it's about the lineage, man. Like everybody is about their lineage and tribalism. The black people, we don't give a fuck about each other. Or I ain't gonna even say the color, the African or the indigenous or the aborigines. or the Moors, or you know what I mean, or the Israelites, or the Hebrew people, whatever you want to call us, man. We don't give a fuck about us in America, man, at all. You know
Hey,
what I
yo,
mean? We
check.
gotta, and then look, everybody want to be us but us. Like, yo, everybody want to be Jordan, LeBron, Kobe. Everybody want to be the Migos. Everybody want to be, you know what I mean? Everybody want to be all Kendrick. Everybody want to be J. Cole. Everybody want to be all the top rappers. Everybody want to be the top feet. Like, come on, man. They
Hey,
want to
man.
be us.
Hey,
Everybody like would trade their skin to be us right now. And us, we disrespect the shit out of us, and we take our skin for granted. It's like when somebody had a joke, man. He said when he see homeless white people. No, it was Paul Mooney. Paul Mooney said when he see homeless white people, he'd be like, "Oh man, what a waste of white skin. Like that's a waste of white skin. You don't see." Like he was like, "You don't, see, nigga. You could use your white skin to really win. You are a homeless motherfucker right now." Same with us. We could really win together, unified. Right now, we the homeless motherfucker, and everybody else is winning, and we just killing ourselves. We in encampments and shit. You know what I mean? Killing each other. You know what I mean? And we the only time we tribal is with gangs. How the fuck we can't get tribal on just us being us? Why we gotta be a part of a gang or a street to get tribal, or some type of fucking street movement to get tribal? Like why we can't be tribal from our skin color? Why we can't be tribal from our lineage? Like that's what we fucking up at. Everybody about this bullshit ass dollar that don't mean shit, bruh. This ass paper dollar with these old ass presidents on it don't mean shit. It's losing value every motherfucking day. And we killing each other over this bullshit ass paper that they print up, nigga. It's like monopoly money, nigga, with benefits, bruh. Come on, man. Our life is worth more than this paper ass dollar, bro. Once we realize that, once we come together and build together, we can make more of that paper ass dollar than we made by ourselves.
Exactly.
Once we use our resources and use our talents together, you
That's
know
the
what I mean?
same
There's
thing the
so much.
minister was saying. So go ahead.
I'm done. I landed my plane, but y'all get where I'm going.
But
We
that's
need to
what you remember.
collectivize, Willie. We need to
Exactly.
fucking
Collectivize.
collectivize,
You
Willie.
remember last
Straight up.
time? You remember last time I was on here and I was talking about the Monopoly Man? And if we playing with the Monopoly Man, how in the fuck can we beat the Monopoly Man if he created the game? Remember when I was talking about that shit on here last time? It was like this is the kind of shit that we keep going through. We trying to
I
beat the
remember.
Monopoly Man at his game. He created the game. We can't win against that. We
Yeah,
gotta
we
start.
can.
We gotta
Nigga,
shut
no,
it
we
down, and we
can.
gotta
Hold
start
on.
our own game.
Hold
We got to
on.
start our own game. That's the only way it's gonna work. This is the
Our
only
own.
country where millionaires and billionaires can be where they at and be
Look,
taken down within a lightning flash, like in front of our eyes. This is the only place where they can do that. The only way we can change the game is if we stop playing with the fucking Monopoly Man. The Monopoly Man's always gonna win in this game. He created it. We trying to go to courts and shit and trying to get all this motherfucking help and motherfucking rescue, but at the same time, the Monopoly Man created the game. We'll get rich and spend all our fucking money and lawyers and shit. Look what they did to Pop. Had this
check
man
this out.
spending all this money and fucking lawyers and shit.
You you
You know
you
what I
you
mean?
preach.
Like how did
Look, look,
Pop
look.
out? That shit fucked up.
CJ, I know you're emotional, but you preaching to the choir, my nigga. We know that this is going down. That's why we saying we need to collectivize. We need to do what Black Wall Street did. Have our own banks, have our own hospitals, have our own schools. You know what I mean? Have our own real estate, have our own shit. Like Black Wall Street did it. It was many Black Wall Streets. They just, talk about that because of the tragedies that happened. But we leveled up so much that they brought in all types of, they brought in the Asians, the Irish, they brought in all types of people to stop our finances, bro. We was running shit more than they ran it. Once
And
we once well, hold on. Once we got freed as slaves, they didn't have nobody that knew how to work. We went and industrialized because we had all the skills to do everything that they didn't know how to do. Right?
right.
So once we industrialized and we spending money with ourselves, they mad. Then
And
they
you know
gotta
what I noticed? You know what I
they gotta
noticed,
come
bro?
bomb. Hold on, they gotta come bomb our shit, destroy Black Wall Street and others like that because we was the motherfucker. We was the breadwinners,
Right. Exactly.
right? And we still the breadwinners. More.
Right.
Let
We
me
are.
finish landing.
We
We
still
still
are.
the fucking bread. Hold on, let me land,
Yeah.
CJ. Let
You
me
got
land
it.
my plane. We still the breadwinners to this motherfucking day. We are
Exactly.
the biggest motherfucking consumers. We spend trillions of dollars every motherfucking year on bullshit that we don't own, that we don't get no money from, just to make a point to another black motherfucker that you're doing good.
Right.
So all this luxury cars, jewelry, fucking clothes, all that extra shit is to show another motherfucker that we're doing good.
Exactly.
The motherfuckers with billions of dollars wear khakis and dickies and all types of just fucking vans and shit. They don't drive in no motherfucking Phantom, and they drive in a fucking Volvo.
Yeah.
You feel me? That's what Bill Gates drive in, a fucking Volvo. He ain't in the latest motherfucking $500,000, $20 million motherfucking Bugatti. No, but how much land this motherfucker got? How much money this motherfucker got? We so trying to prove shit to each other, prove shit to each other. I got the clothes, I got the new Jordans, I got the new jewelry, I got the new car,
Yeah.
I got
They
the
set
new
it
this,
up.
I got the new. Whoa, when we gonna get the new unity to where we can run the whole shit to where we get paid off of our talent?
When
Nigga,
we gonna get the new
everybody get
country?
paid off our talent but us. Nigga, we get crumbs off our talent, right? They get all the money. They trillionaires off our talent.
Yeah.
We just seen a couple. I could name it all on one hand. That's billionaires off our talent. After how many motherfucking years? Come on, man.
After how many centuries?
That part.
And we still playing with the Monopoly man. That's why we are still trying to play this game against the Monopoly man. We got to start our own
You
nation.
but you
We got
gotta
to
own
start
your
our
own
own nation.
monopoly board,
Yeah,
right?
that's we do. We got to start our own nation. That's the only way around it.
We gotta get
There's
our own
no other way
monopoly.
around it.
We gotta get our own monopoly board so we don't fuck with the monopoly man no more, right?
Exactly.
Bingo flamingo. That's what
Exactly. Our
Farrakhan
own
talking unity,
everything.
bro.
You know what I mean? We start making our own clothes. We don't.
Allegedly.
We
Allegedly.
start making our own food. We
Allegedly.
don't. You know what I mean?
You know,
All of that shit. Like we don't need that no more.
but it's people like we doing it, bro. Like it's so easy to make money off social media right now. Like we don't really have to work for nobody. So why are we so against each other? All we gotta do is support each other. Period.
Because
Instead of buying
we,
some from Nike, buy from a black, you know what I mean, shoemaker. Instead of buying some clothes from Neiman Marcus, you know what I mean, or Nordstrom's, go buy from nigga Dope Era or something, or fucking
buy
cookies
some
or something.
shit. Go on
You
Leocean Styles and purchase the new bracelets instead of buying it from Walmart.
Billionaires
It's
Boys
all the
Club.
same
Fuck my
thing.
nigga
You know what I
Real or
mean?
something. You feel me? Like
Yeah.
fuck with your peoples, black and white. Fuck with Virgil or something. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like off white. I mean off white. That's
Yeah.
black and white. Off white.
Exactly.
But
Download
fuck,
some CJ Maximus a billion music when
man.
everything's wrong. You know what I
But look,
mean? You know that kind of shit. Like we gotta
but
do that with each other. You feel me?
let's let Giz tap back in because Giz got the knowledge, man. That we
What's
need to
up?
hear, man. Everybody mute up. Giz, what you got?
What's up?
What you got?
Yeah, man.
Uh,
Yo, we got the spending power, bro. Come on, man. I mean, like, as far as the black people go, we spend the most money on clothes, jewelry, liquor, drugs, and everything. So if we stand it on a united front, we got all the spending power. We bring the spending power with us. We're the ones that empower them. You understand? We the ones that market and promote all their stuff. You understand? They make money off of our culture more than we do. You understand? And we spend the most money. So we got the spending power. You understand? So all we got to do is stand on a united front. But guess what? We're divided and conquered, bro. Divided people and a conquered people, bro. We're gonna forever be conquered unless we stand on a united front, bro. But it's harder done than say. You know what I'm saying? It's easier
Look,
said
look,
than
look.
done, bro.
And I'm gonna say, and not to interrupt you, I want you to keep going, but how you gonna get Floyd Mayweather to stop rocking Gucci? That nigga, once they put them nooses and all that little Gucci wear out, he went right to Gucci the next day. I don't give a fuck. I'm rocking Gucci. Like, how do you, how do we do it when we got, I ain't gonna call him the word because that's my nigga, man. Floyd just don't know no better, man. I ain't gonna say, yeah, I ain't gonna go there. That's my nigga. But how do you do it when the celebrities ain't even on it? You got celebrities like Shaq, fucking LeBron going against Kyrie and fucking Kanye for just, man, the thing that made me the maddest, man. Goddamn fucking the dude that be with what's my nigga name from down south, man? Skip, that we was Shannon Sharp, man.
Shannon Sharp.
Shannon Sharp broke my fucking heart, bro. I thought he was the one that was down at Sports Center. I thought he was the one that was down for us. He was gonna ride for us, man. That boy put on this boy
Real Sambo.
Sambo. That boy looked like
Shannon put on his tap shoe for sure.
that
I'm
nigga.
telling you, a real Sambo, boy. Dr. Umar said he should get 10,000 lashes.
Man, that nigga looked like the nigga from the rain. What the shit called? What was the slavery movie with fucking Jamie Foxx? The Rango
The
was called
Django.
the
The
Django,
Django.
the servant to the master. That's how that nigga Shannon
Steven.
Sharp.
You talk about that Steven motherfucker, Samuel L. Jackson character in that
Oh,
motherfucker.
that was Shannon Sharp.
Steven ass shit. That's the shit I be
Yeah,
talking.
I never
I be
thought
tired of
Sambo.
that
Shannon
shit.
Sharp in my life doing this fuckboy
Man.
shit, man. In
Man.
life. That nigga lost 1,000,000,000,000 player points. I would never watch Skip and Shannon ever again. Fuck him, and fuck him. No Frank Ocean, but fuck that nigga. I'm cool on that dude. I'm cool. I can't even say my cool right. That nigga so out of pocket. He fucked my cool up. You feel me? That nigga, yeah, he could have fucked up our cool when he fucked up. But how can we correct this, bro? Like, how can we like appreciate and love each other, bro? Like, no Frank Ocean, but love.
Hey, hey, you know what's crazy? I was just telling somebody earlier. Every time we start congratulating each other and doing this, doing, oh, you on that nigga dick, man. You tell him, you pumping him up. You trying to like, why is that motherfucking like you trying to push the next black man up? You trying to push the next black woman up. You trying to big up people businesses. You trying to put your people on. How is that you know what I'm saying? You against some or you doing some homosexual shit. No, that should be you trying to motherfucking big up your brother. That should be you trying to push your people up out of poverty, trying to help them get up out of the shit that they in. That's supposed to be what it's supposed to be like. But now we looking at motherfuckers like you really don't want us to be united for some reason. Like, what's up with that shit?
It's
Why y'all
programmed, my
fight so
nigga.
fucking
Yo,
hard for us
yo,
to be divided like this? This
it's
Because
shit is
there's
programmed.
pride in our division.
It's programmed. Every
Pride
time
in
we
us
try to
being
look,
divided.
every time we try to get on point, they killed our leaders. They killed
exactly.
Malcolm. They
Yeah,
killed
I
Martin
know.
Luther King.
I
yeah.
Every
know. You
time we
know that.
try to get on point and on code, they knock niggas down. It's that
Yeah.
Right.
powerful.
And
Nigga, they
that's
don't
why
want
we
us to
gotta
get on
see.
code. Look,
That's
they
why
don't
we
want us
gotta
to get
see.
on code. That's why Kanye and Kyrie going through their shit. That's why Michael and Prince went through his shit. That's why all the other celebrities went through their shit. Muhammad Ali, all the motherfuckers that woke up because they don't want you to collectivize, nigga. Because if you do, they don't make no more motherfucking money.
Exactly.
Facts.
Period.
That's
Facts.
the question. Hypothetical.
That's it right there. That's it right there.
That's what
And
I was
another
Allegedly.
another problem, another
that's
problem
what
we
I
have.
was
Yeah, another problem we have is we have no we don't manufacture shit. We don't have no cell phones. We don't have no transportation. It's like we all the shit that we need, all the resources, they control the shit. And
No, they
shit, we don't
don't.
even have a
No, they
car,
don't.
bro.
Hey, no, they don't. All that shit come from Africa. Every chip you need in your motherfucking phone come from Africa, bro. That's our
Mm.
Semiconductors,
land,
yeah.
my nigga. That's our
But
land.
Semiconductors.
And they mining the motherfucker out of that. from the
Yeah.
Iraq, from the fucking the niggas in Dubai, from the Chinese motherfuckers to the Rush, everybody out there mining like a motherfucker. Take Americans, they taking the resources from our land, nigga. That's the
Yeah.
promised land because it got all the resources, my nigga.
Facts.
Yeah,
Period.
Gold, diamond,
they
I feel
Everything
that.
you
gold and
need
diamond.
to
yeah,
All the gold
survive
and
is
diamond come from
located.
Africa.
they are stealing from us majorly, and at the same time,
Look,
it's
they try to make it look like it's a motherfucking third world country until you go out
yeah,
there and see how niggas got money. Boy, it look like
exactly. But
Yeah.
Beverly
they want
Hills
to
in certain
capitalize.
spots out there, nigga.
Yo,
They want to
do you know
capitalize
that the
off things
world's
like
most
this.
billionaire live in Africa?
I
Yo,
bet.
Africa got like 2 dozen billionaires live in Africa.
I bet.
Africa, Google it if you think I'm lying, yuck. Africa has the world's most billionaires.
I bet.
Right.
Africa makes the world's most billionaires. Africa, bro.
So is
Our
it
homeland.
so is
Our
this safe?
homeland.
Is it safe to say Africa is like lightweight selling the African Americans out there? Because if it's a lot of money over there and all this, that, and the third, we shouldn't be stuck under their system. They should be trying to figure out a way to control something over here with black people, I
Bro,
believe.
they
We
they
got to figure
control.
out how
No,
to
they don't
connect
even
it.
control
We
their
got to
Easier
own
figure
said than
out.
shit.
done.
No,
They
we
don't
just got
Yeah,
to
even.
they
figure
own
out.
it's
We just got to
ownership,
figure
just
out
like
how
what
to
he
connect
says.
the dots.
Ownership. We don't
Bro.
own nothing,
That's
bro.
all.
Bro, the
We just
British
got to
own
figure out
they
how to
shit.
connect the dots.
Yeah,
Bro, the British own they shit. They under British law. Everything is British out there. They speak
yeah,
what is it, Portuguese and shit out there. But
yeah.
the China and the eight China is moving in like a motherfucker.
They
China
done
is
moved
clear shit
in.
out. But it's under British law, and them niggas speak the British language, bro. So they don't
They
even run
Right.
their own shit out there,
already,
bro.
No, no,
already
no,
in
Mm-hmm.
no,
that
no.
thing. We need to be up in that
They're
thing.
being ran by the royal family, bro, like the queen. You know what I'm saying? The queen and the king and all that run that over there.
Facts. They
Yeah,
don't even run their shit.
yeah. They don't run shit. You see what I'm saying? Ownership and resources. That's what they have control of. And
That's why
we
they want us to.
sell out and lease out our resources. It's everywhere. It's even here on the islands, bro.
Yeah,
Jamaica has something called bauxite. Bauxite is the foundation for aluminum, bro. And guess what they did with the bauxite area? They leased it out to the Chinese, the Russians, and the Italians. They're right on the island right now, mining out all the bauxite, and none of the Jamaican people benefit from that. So that's what we do all across the globe. We sell out our resources to these Euros and let them own it up, bro.
yep.
Facts.
Mm,
That's
Yeah,
real.
yeah,
man. It's
big
come
fact.
on, man. Come
That's
on,
real.
man. Yo, man. Y'all talking to an educated dude, bro.
Yeah.
College educated dude, bro. A grandfather, bro. My daughter gonna be 22 next month, bro. I know what I'm talking about out here. You understand? Yeah, man. International dude too, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm out here on the islands right now. Right now, I'm in Jamaica, bro. Kicking back, drinking some rum. You know what I'm saying? On the
Mm.
live right now with Yuck Mouth with premium content, my G.
Yeah, that's
Hey,
what's
hey, you tapping in, but you
so
absolutely
cool.
right. We're not taking advantage of our own resources. I'm gonna give a
Thank
prime.
you.
Give a prime example. Dubai, all them Saudis out there, they took advantage of their soil and they get paid
Their
from all
oil.
oil, all their resources. They get paid from that, and they built their own paradise called Dubai, right?
Thank you.
Offer all the what they call the Emirates, the
In
Emirates,
the United
Emirates.
Kingdom,
Emirates.
The Emirates.
Emirates. Yeah.
That's how you run your resources, right? So take it
Right.
to Africa. Do we got Africa Emirates that run all the Africa resources that just like
No, because they're too corrupt. They're too
okay.
corrupt.
So boom, it got to start at home, just like it got to start at home in
yeah,
America. Like you on the
Right.
island, but we divided too. We corrupt. You know what I mean? We got gangs.
Yeah,
We got
man, it's the same.
we gotta get the
Yeah,
corrupt
monopoly.
yo.
We gotta
government,
get the monopoly games up out
corrupt
our home.
police, corrupt government, niggas bringing in drugs, dropping off guns in our neighborhoods for us to kill each other. All this
Yep.
shit corrupt.
Yeah,
It's a death trap out here. You feel me?
Yeah.
So
Yeah, yeah.
yeah,
we gotta
it's the
figure out
day.
our own economic shit. We gotta figure out our own economic way of moving, because we don't
Yeah.
move like everybody else moves. We got so much division, and we got so many people we got too many chiefs. We
Yeah.
got a whole lot of chiefs in
And
every
not
tribe
enough Indians.
worldwide.
Nah,
each city got
Read them.
we
Read.
got a lot of
right.
Indians. We got a lot of fucking Indians and one
And
chief.
not enough chiefs.
We got a
Not enough
lot of
chiefs.
chiefs.
And one of our chiefs is Farrakhan, the Honorable
Everybody's a chief.
Louis Farrakhan. That's one of our chiefs. You know,
Hail to
Yeah.
that chief.
we need more.
Yeah.
It ain't a
So
lot. It ain't too many chiefs. I don't hear no like a lot of Farrakhan. It's a lot of Indians though that's doing what they want to do. That's not
Right.
Yeah.
following what it
all
do.
right. So when they knocked us down, on the black tosser shit, what was we doing near that was successful, and why the hell did we stop?
Exactly.
It
Because we
became
got bombed and air raided. It wasn't
Right,
just
but
they
just
burned
start
down the
over,
shit,
get it.
they
But
air
I'm saying
raided us.
that's cool, but why we ain't get it back out the mud? Like if you in the street, something happen, you don't let it just take you down. You be like, all right, I gotta get back
nah.
up.
Because it
You
might
you have to
have
listen to those people
been
that survived that incident. They for a long time it wasn't even acknowledged that they were done the way that they were done. They were
Mm,
massacred. They
I
were
get it.
massacred, burned
Bro.
down, bombed out, killed. Anybody that was escaping barely escaped.
And then look, see what this shit with the Kanye and it's a public lynching, like financial lynching. That's a whole city being lynched, my nigga. Not a whole city, but a whole block of a territory of a city being lynched. You know what I mean? Burnt,
A whole
Community.
economic system was
burnt a
linked.
whole fucking community
Community, bro. A whole
being
community.
being burnt down to a crisp, nigga. Kids, mothers, fathers dying, and this was like a
Anybody could
lot of
get it, and
people
everybody got it.
from police to the army did. You know what I mean? Participated to the fire people. Everybody participated in this shit, right? So the public lynching that's happening with Kanye and Kyrie, you see the basketball players and all the industry niggas shutting up. So it's the same thing. Like when this shit happened in Oklahoma, it's like, yo, we got to do our own individual shit. If we come big like that, they're gonna bomb us again. They're gonna come.
Yeah.
So it's the same thing that's going on right now. We support
Yeah.
Kanye, we lose all our shit. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Mm,
It's gonna be the
Yeah.
same Oklahoma shit. We all getting bombed. We all losing kids. We all losing it, but not that amount, not in that type of But
right.
But it's in our
financial
DNA that we should be afraid.
financial crucifixion is the same thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Image crucifixion is the same thing. That's the
Yeah.
that's the, that's the new shit right now. That's the new money right now.
Trend.
That's the new money right now. You know what I mean? You ain't got to
Mm.
destroy a city. You could destroy individual, and the whole fucking industry is destroyed. His fucking businesses, his record label, his clothing company, his shoe company, his production company, his real estate, all that shit is crumbled, right? That's the same shit as Black Wall Street with one
Fact.
fucking individual, right?
Yeah.
They doing Black Wall Street one by one. How many people do Kanye employ? How many people do Kyrie employ?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, that was a mic drop right there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's the same shit.
Facts.
So
Facts.
cool. Then it seemed like we need. I don't know how we would be able to do it, but we need a military instead of joining their military. We need something to protect and fight back if shit hit the fan. Because
We had
say
it.
we do get all this stuff,
We
they
had it.
can do it again.
We had it. Black Panthers. They knocked them down.
Thank you.
Mm,
We had it.
Yeah,
At the
because
time,
they
we had
see that as a threat. They see that as a
everything.
terroristic threat.
Right, but everything y'all talking about that we needed, we had it. They just took it away
Yes.
from us.
Took it away from us. Yeah.
It's a threat, bro. It's a
Yes.
fucking
They see
threat.
it as a threat. Yeah.
Hey,
yeah,
we
man. But
can't.
thanks for letting me up here, man. I'm about to, it's 6 o'clock over here
Yeah,
in
yeah.
Akron and shit.
I
So,
mean,
oh yeah,
salute
man.
to
I
the
was on
act
the
right.
phone with Ampy and shit. That was me
Salute to my
talking to
nigga
you on
Amp.
the.
Yeah, salute
Yeah,
to my
that's
nigga Amp. You
yeah.
know
I was
that's
the
my
one
guy.
talking on the phone to you and shit. Yeah, that's my
Oh,
homie and shit.
when he just called.
Yeah, yeah. And you
Yeah.
said don't never do that impersonation again. It is what it is. But yeah, let me get my shit together, man.
All right.
Deuce, bro.
Oh my.
Y'all niggas tripping.
Hey, but it's real. I'm y'all
Yeah.
ain't. I'm a mic up. Y'all ain't.
So we have the opportunity right now to take a look at everything that is happening and look at it critically and say this is where we are honestly, and this is where we need to go. Um, it's gonna
Yeah,
keep
definitely.
it's gonna what's gonna keep us solid is to learn more about who we are,
Knowledge
what we
yourself.
do, and what we can do to get ourselves out of this situation. Nobody is coming to save us. We gotta
No.
save ourselves. We save
Yeah.
ourselves by supporting each other.
Right.
The minister said it beautifully, loving each other, doing everything that we
Education
can to
and
lift each
ownership.
other up.
We need to become more educated as a people. Education is very key. One thing I notice about the streets, when you're educated black man, they look at you like you're a square. You understand? And they call you a nerd. So it's like there's a culture of underachieving that's
So
catching on to a trend. You understand? That's what I notice out there on the street. To all these street niggas, only thing they got to tell you is prison stories, bro. They're failures. Like,
Learn
you
how to
understand?
stay
Half of
out
them
of
dropped out of high school. So they're
it.
look,
uneducated niggas.
look,
That's what's holding us
I see
down.
some
We need to be more educated black men, start owning more things and taking care of our families, bro. But to the streets, they look at you like you're a square when you do that. So we need to start changing our mindset, bro. Our mindset needs to start changing, and we need to start
that's honest.
accomplishing things, bro,
It's
and
the
being
culture of
doing just
calling
like
out
the Euros are
bullshit.
doing.
Exactly.
You
It's the culture of
understand? Yeah,
calling
man, we
out
talk about we
bullshit.
street niggas and we gangsters, nigga. You a failure, bro.
Exactly.
Come
Calling shit
on, bro.
what
You out
it
here
is.
going to prison. Are you taking care of your kids? Nigga,
Right.
are you educated? Nigga, come on, man.
Exactly.
Just like, come on, bro. Yuck, man.
And
Yuck, man.
that's
When I
the
was
story
going to college,
inherited.
yuck. When I was going to college, all my homeboys looked at me like I was a square, bro. And now half of them are dead and the other half is in prison.
Absolutely.
I'm
C-
look, you know what I'm saying? I'm
CJ.
the last man standing. And they looked at me like I was a square because I wanted to educate myself, bro, and go to college and get a trade and all this shit, bro. So that's what our problem is as black people. We've become underachievers, and then we start to blame the Euros for our underachievement. You understand? We need to change that narrative and change our mindset. I'm tired of hearing about these niggas' prison stories, bro. You're a failure if you went to prison, bro. Ain't nothing gangster about that. You don't get no stripe from
Hold
me.
on, hold on, hold
So
on,
that's
hold
what it
on.
is.
Nah,
Hold on.
brother.
Wait
I
a
gotta
minute.
pause you
Because
on that
it's
one
some people that
because
have gone to
not
prison that
everybody
are not failures,
was
And
not
yes,
because
educated.
of
yes,
a
yes,
lack of
some of them,
Not
education
but a
that they
small
everybody
not gonna
percentage
get.
of them
It's
become better
they
people.
want to go to if you are young and
Hold
you
on,
trying to go to
one at a
school.
time. One at a time. Let Reese land. Reese, what you were
Look,
saying? And then you
look,
CJ, you next.
look. If these kids are not getting a proper education, what's motivating them to go to school to get that higher education? You acting when you say that, it
No,
upsets
their
me a
family
lot
needs to do that.
because
Their
there
own.
are,
Let,
It's
hold on, I'll let you
nobody's.
yo,
talk,
yo,
please let
yo,
me talk.
yo, yo.
I'll let you talk,
Let her
please let me
let
talk.
her land. Let her land. Let her fully land, and then you respond. Let her fully land, and
Thank
then
you.
CJ gonna land after you respond. Let's do this respectfully, y'all. You know,
Thank you.
we
Look,
can't
no
overtalk each other.
disrespect.
You know? Go
No,
ahead,
no,
Reese.
no disrespect to you. It's just that that when people, when I hear people say, oh, they need to get an education, these school systems are so fucked up and they've been so fucked up for so fucking long that we have a school to prison pipeline. So these kids are being taught from babies that they going to jail. They tell them how to line up, what to wear. That dress code shit, I voted against that shit. Every single time. You can't have no individual. They don't want people to think as individuals. So when you don't have that mentality, you have a mom that's not there to guide you completely, a father that's not there to guide you completely, then you are lost. So that education, that promise of an education that people are saying will save us, that shit ain't gonna necessarily work because I've seen people who are uneducated, not our race, that make it to a higher position, that are making billions and millions of dollars, and they didn't go to college. It's connections. And we have to be so connected
You
to
don't
each
have to go
other
to
that we
college to be
lifting each other
educated,
up.
man, but you need education.
Let me
Knowledge is
That's my
power.
point.
let
Without
me
Go
knowledge,
land.
you
ahead.
get
Let me land.
nowhere.
Let me land. Let me land. Reese, and let me put it in a better synopsis, right? Reese, what he was basically saying is that knowledge is power. That's why Kanye and all these people is going through what they're going through because of knowledge, right? And that we gotta, as black people, stop criminalizing being smart. You know what I mean?
Thank
Like
you.
a nigga that's smart, we'll say he is square. Oh, he
Downplay
fuck up out
education.
of here.
Downplaying education. That's what we do. You don't need to
Right.
go to college, but you need to be educated in something.
Look,
So it
look,
still
look.
comes back to education. You don't
Right,
necessarily have
right.
to go to school
But
to be
look,
educated.
but look, like you said, we ain't got to go to school. A lot of niggas go to prison and turn to a whole different motherfucker because they
You
they
can
got
be educated in prison. Go ahead.
they got educated in prison. Biggest example was Malcolm X. We wouldn't have Malcolm X if it wasn't from his prison stint. You know what I mean? He still
Facts.
be red. He'll still be red out there pimping on the streets. You know what I mean? So prison gives some type of rehabilitation and knowledge itself and knowledge.
Facts.
You could read. You could get degrees in prison. You know what I mean? Same you could get in
Facts.
college. You know what I mean? So prison ain't like I got my like not prison but jail. It wouldn't be no loonies if it wasn't for jail. I had to sit it down and plan and plot, strategize, and that's what you got right now. But it took me to go to jail to even make that happen. So I'm not gonna, you know what I mean? Like if you saying like, you know what I mean, like really against I'm against jail, but people take advantage of sitting down, you know what I mean, for a long time. You can either get knowledge yourself, you can either start get knowledge, period. A lot of people learn how to read in jail that didn't know how to read at all. You know what I mean? Didn't learn how to do it in school. You know what I mean? So I'm not promoting jail, but I'm saying a lot of people rehabilitated themselves and got degrees and came out a better man than they was before they went to prison. You feel me?
Yeah, that's
So,
true, man. Yo, man. Yo,
because
all I was saying is, look,
I'm taking up.
school is not for everybody, but you still have to be educated. You don't have to go to school to be educated. You can educate yourself in prison. You can get self-awareness in jail, but you still have to have knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. You still have to be educated in something. Never downplay education. That's where we went wrong as a people. We're downplaying education. Trust me, I have a lot of cousins. They don't want to go to no school. They don't want to do this. But guess who got to help them? Me, the one that went to go get a college degree.
But
So that's
look,
what my
but
problem is. I'm
look.
talking.
Let me land right quick. When it comes to street shit, who gotta help you? Them. So life is college, bro. Like
It's
I
all
hold
reciprocal.
on.
Basically, yeah, but a lot of people
Look.
don't learn nothing in life. Yuck.
What
A
you
lot of people don't
mean?
learn nothing. They just get up every day and do the same jack shit.
No. If you learn how to tie your shoes as a youngster, if you learn 1+1=2, you learning shit in life. What are you talking about?
Nah, man,
You
that's not
if
what
you
I'm talking
learn
about.
if you
Yuck. That's like regular
if
basics. But
you
I'm just
learn how
talking
to
about like,
if you learn how to put a worm on a motherfucking hook and cast it out and catch a fish, that's life. You learn how to fish and feed yourself.
Hey, bro, can I say this real quick before I
Go
get up
ahead,
out
go
of here?
ahead.
'Cause my phone on like 5%. Hey, what I wanted to say to the brother real quick about the prison and everybody that go to prison, like we ain't this country ain't set up for everybody to motherfucking be free. They need a certain amount of people in prison. They need a certain amount of people as millionaires. They need a certain amount of people as billionaires. We got to really address the whole game. Everybody that went to prison ain't a loser and they've been put in some fucked up circumstances. A lot of people in these prisons out here that really didn't deserve what they got. And they up in there and nobody is speaking for them. They don't have a voice for them. Hopefully one day we could be a voice for them and get them up out of there because a lot of them do not deserve to be there. They have not done nothing worse than these people have done to us. So I understand the whole culture and all of this shit about how we shouldn't glorify prison culture. Like we don't believe in that. They're making it seem like we do, but we don't believe in that. The greatest motherfucking person to me is the person that stayed free. That's who I learned from. You know what I mean? So it wasn't about people going to prison was losers, because Pac went to prison a lot of times, but it wasn't that he was a loser. We have to understand how it's collectivized against us for us not to be free, how they always had this in place. So we got to understand that most important. And that's all I wanted to say. Because my phone about to die real quick. That's why my face is going upside down when I
Hey,
try
it's
to.
all good, CJ. Hey, you landed your plane perfectly, man. That without anybody having to go any further on that, man. That's exactly what it is, man. We got different circumstances out here, bro. It's programmed, you know what I mean? It's since elementary and PK is programmed, bro. So, far as knowledge, you know what I mean. Everybody's awakening now. We in the age of the woken. You know what I mean. We don't gotta go to college. We could Google shit right now. You know what I mean. So we got audio books and shit right now. So we ain't gotta even read, nigga. So we in the age of information right now. It's the age of Aquarius. You know what I mean. The knowledge is pouring out that barrel. All that water is knowledge, man. Everybody's awakening, man. So hopefully right now we could get a new Black Panther movement going or a new unified unit going. It ain't gotta be called the Black Panthers, you know what I mean? But something that
or
unifies,
whatever, something that
uh,
Oh,
collectivizes us.
a
talking
militant.
about the Black Panther, man, I was trying to
Militant,
tell y'all if y'all don't
militant.
want to go to the movie theater, Flickster.com got Wakanda Forever right now in
Hey, hey, hey,
4K.
we ain't doing that, man. This nigga's giving the link.
Sorry about that. You already know. Allegedly.
Hey, man, that shit is definitely on everybody goddamn flash stick, whatever that shit called, man. You know that shit on
Fire
there.
stick.
Fire stick, man. That shit on everybody fire stick. So you ain't said nothing new, but the end of the
Okay,
story,
okay,
man,
okay.
the end of the story, man. The Honorable Louis Farrakhan said a lot. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And he was absolutely right because he went through the shit. You know what I mean? The same shit that Ye and Kyrie went through. So, you know, we taking it from a person that's been experienced in the backlash, you know what I mean, and survived it.
yeah,
He
yeah,
still got his money, he still got his resources, you know.
yeah,
And
Nick
he's the
Cannon,
one he is the blueprint.
man,
yeah,
He
he's a
is the
blueprint.
blueprint. Look at how he got his resources. And you know, the best person to teach you something is somebody who has gone through something. Because and I feel like because he has gone through this with the oh my God was calling out names. But because he has gone through this, he know who it is. He know what they doing. He know the tricks. And what he's saying is resist the devil. He's saying that every tricky kind of way that he gonna come at you, resist it. Everything that he try to take away from you, resist it. I don't need it. Whatever. Oh, that's what you got for me this time, devil? Okay. And that's something else I wanted to touch on. When we say devil, it's not necessarily a person, it's that spirit of injustice and unfairness that you are living under. We're not calling you it's it's demonic. It's it's something that instead of you telling us how we need to improve, won't you work on that a little bit? Won't you won't you work on supporting us support each other instead of seeing us support each other and then throwing rocks? Because as soon as please don't get distracted. That was another message. Please don't get distracted. All of the other stuff is a distraction. If your brother is saying something against this, you got to love him anyway. We ain't even gonna keep speaking on that. We gotta, okay, that was said. You know, we gonna handle that internal. You know what I mean? That's that what happens in the house stays in the house mentality that was actually a good thing. It turned into some bullshit, but that's a good thing. We
No, it's
deal
lost.
with each other.
It's lost right now. All the codes, like the what happened in the house, stay in the house, all that shit is lost. You know what I mean? Period. Straight up. We in a whole new era, bro. It's about social media, man. Like I said, somebody could get shot in front of you bleeding to death, and you'll pull out your phone and film them instead of calling the police first, so, or calling the ambulance first. So it's wild out here, man. We totally got no emotions. You know what I mean? It's fucked up right now.
It hurts me to see
Facts.
that we are going through this and we are laughing at each other's pain.
Yeah, absolutely. And niggas is making money off our pain. You know what I mean? So
Facts.
people is dying and niggas is running it up off our pain. You know what I
And
mean?
we
Our
buying our
death.
pain wholesale. We buying our demise wholesale.
But look, but once we gotta stop fucking each other over first. That whole Black Lives Matter shit. You know, when they did the Black Lives Matter, they took all that money, bought all the mansions and shit, and then put no money towards nothing. That was us fucking each other over. You know what I
But
mean?
look,
Like,
but can I say something about that movement? It stopped being for us a long time ago. When they were having those town hall meetings, the people who it was designed to support through their traumatic experience, it stopped being about them. It started being a letter people movement. Because if you go to their website, that was all that you would see was the letter people on there.
right.
So it stopped being about us. So it again, how you that ain't we need to back away from that. That ain't even about us. I backed
But
away from
I'm
it when
just saying,
I looked on the website. I was like, this don't support everybody. Just like the Me Too movement. It was supposed to be about them 14-year-old black girls that was getting mistreated, but it turned into a whole other woman kind of thing, an adult woman thing. Oh, he looked at my breast. So it's
Me
always a
Too, the
distraction from
Me
the
Too,
actual problem.
the Me Too movement fucked up dating. Period. Motherfuckers don't
Yeah.
even want to get at it. Like, remember, you could
Yeah.
like get at somebody that you used to work with. You know what I mean? That
Like,
you work
hey,
with and
girl,
shit.
you
Y'all
looking
could
kind of
date
fine
and shit.
today.
Yeah, you
Thank you,
got your
boy.
you got your work husband or your work wife. You know what I mean? Y'all could do that, but not now, nigga. Me too. Like, you can't even say hi to motherfucker. It made like that's how you meet. That's how you meet and get to know a motherfucker. Probably at work,
Right.
probably at the gym, probably at church.
Yeah.
But it starts with conversation and getting to know a motherfucker. And the
And
Yeah.
best way
interaction.
to get to know a motherfucker if you work with them every day, right?
You interact with
Yeah.
them. Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Exactly.
Like, come on, man. They made that interaction stop. Like, motherfuckers at work don't even talk to each other. Whatever, nigga. I ain't going to jail. So, a lot of the movement, like, really divided and conquered us, right?
Yes.
The main thing they
Yes.
worried about is a black family. Besides black unity, is a black family, a father and a mother in the
The
house
Holy
together.
Trinity. The real Holy Trinity.
Right, a father, mother, and a child. Right, they don't want that as much as they don't want us unifying and controlling the game or
Right.
knowing our fucking history. All that shit is added up. So if they could put some scenario out there to make you not want to, oh, me too. Oh, I can't even talk to somebody. That stop relationships and people bearing kids and shit. That stop population from us, right?
Population control is always a thing.
So boom. Yo, man, I'm gonna let you tap in, bro. You been waiting, bro. Let's hear what you guys say before we get up out of
Nah,
here.
man, I'm just here. Yeah, man, I'm just here taking in the good content, man, the premium content. Everybody got some good things to say, you understand? And I'm like a sponge, you understand? I like to listen and hear, and I like to learn from people. So I'm just all ears right now, just soaking in everything, you understand? Everybody had valid points to say, bro. You know, I don't
Everybody,
have no disagreement with nobody, but I
everybody.
still stand firm by we need to get more educated and we need to,
Fact,
you understand, have more capital and be more owners, more
fact,
ownership in things. That's
fact.
what our problem is, bro. Being educated because knowledge is power. That is our true power. Knowledge, wisdom, understanding. So we need to be educated and we need capital and we need to stand united, bro. Without that, we're just gonna be chasing our tails with the same problems and no solutions.
And
We
no
got
fucking
nothing but
solution.
problems and no solutions.
No fucking solution, man. You said it. We gonna keep chasing our motherfucking tail with no solution, man. And by chasing your tail, chasing all this fucking material items, man. All this stupid
You
shit.
stay stagnant, and stagnant water breeds mosquitoes and bacteria. You got to keep moving. You got to stay flowing. Stagnant water breeds up mosquitoes, bro. You understand? So everybody's just on a standstill. We got to become progressive people like how we originally were. What happened to the progression in our nation? You understand? It's like everybody's scared to progress. And then they keep talking about the white man holding them down. Like, that's a ghost, bro. You understand? I'm just tired of the same rhetoric, man. I'm about to be 50 years old, and I keep hearing the same problems with no solutions. I got my own solutions, you understand? But I see everybody else got all these problems. You know what I'm saying? I
Hey,
set the foreground for myself. I came from a good family, bro. I was raised with my father and my mother, bro. My mother and father were married, bro. So my thing different from the rest of my friends. They grew up in dysfunctional families, bro. Junkie
thanks for
mothers,
letting me tap
fathers
in.
ain't
I'll
give a
see you
fuck
next
about them.
time.
Okay, you understand? So
All right,
that's
but
what our
show this.
problem is, bro.
Hey, that's hey, it's all good, bro. It ain't a bad thing to come from a good family. You know what I mean? A father and a mother in the household. You know what I mean? Shout out to Reese, shout out to everybody that tapped in. But that ain't a bad thing, bro. That's a great thing. And
I
that
know, yo, but I was just saying, I faced a lot of backlash coming up because of that. You know what I'm saying? Because I came from a good family. Mother and father was there, educated black man. Even though I hustled, you understand? I was in the streets hustling, bro. I grew up in the 80s, bro. But you know what I'm saying? I came from an educated family, and all my friends used to like try to make me seem like I was a square. You know what I'm saying? And like back then I almost got caught into it, you know what I'm saying? But now that I'm older, I'm like, you know what? That's what our problem with as a people. You
but
understand?
but
All the
look,
brothers that are progressive and educated, they try to downplay them and try to make them seem like they soft and they this and they that. That's what our problem is. So now we have created a culture of underachievement, my man. And this is the actual fact. You understand? I don't want nobody to get their feelings all caught up because people don't like to hear me say that. But if you look around, bro, everybody's failing. Mostly everybody keep having the same problem talking about white man and the system holding them down and the this and that. So what happened to your education, my brother? Why did you go to school for then? That means you weren't paying attention. You understand? And yeah, it might sound like I'm preaching to the choir, bro, but everybody's life ain't different. You understand? But these are the challenges that we face. You understand? And the solution to the problem, I keep trying to tell everybody, education is the key, bro. You don't got to go to school to be educated, but you got to have knowledge. First, you need knowledge of self. Knowledge of self is the number one thing. We don't have knowledge of self, bro. We've been completely wiped from our culture and taught to be black American and black man and stuff that don't even exist. What is a black man, bro? This is black, my brother. My skin right here ain't black, bro. So you understand? It's just those little things. You understand? It's so much, man. It's so much, but it's the little things that count. You know what I'm saying? It's the little things that we're not doing that's holding us back as a people, bro. And we are our biggest enemy. You understand? It's sad, but it's the truth. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. Rest in peace to Takeoff. Rest in peace to Takeoff. Like, come on, man. We keep killing ourselves. Same thing happened to Young Dolph last year. Same thing happened to PNB Rock. You understand? We're committing genocide against our own people, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's sad, man. You know what I'm saying? I gotta say something. You know what I'm saying? I don't care if nobody don't like it, bro. It's the facts. You feel me? Yeah, man. It's just
no,
crazy,
no,
bro.
no.
Like, yo, we are more than just crack hustlers and gangsters and shooters and rappers, man. We're way more than that, bro. We're way more than that, bro. Not because you black men, you gotta be a rapper, a shooter, a crack dealer. You know what I'm saying? A pin. Like, come on, bro. We bigger than that, man.
But
That's what
look,
my problem is.
but look, it's a program, right? They program like, okay, what island you at? Where you at?
Jamaica right now, man. Jamaica,
Okay.
man.
So what movies do you see from America from black people? What do it portray us as? Do you see all the gangster movies, right?
Yeah, Superfly. You know, it started
Okay,
from
you see
being
all
pimps
the
first in the 70s, and
okay.
then it went to us being gangsters. And then the music
And hold
at
on.
first wasn't all gangster music. It was all to the hip, to the hop, of the hip hop, the rock, and then it came to the 80s when Rakim came into play. Everybody wanted to be a crack dealer. Everybody wanted to sell crack. Everybody wanted to do that. That became the fucking style, bro. So It's like nowadays, all these young black men and their children feel like they need to be a street nigga to get stripes. That they need to be, you know what I'm saying, a shooter or a this and a that. And it's like ridiculous, bro.
I agree with you. I agree with you. The
You
whole
know what I'm
trend,
saying? It's
the
like, come
whole.
on, man. We
I
like,
mean, I would take us in the '80s with the Rakim era, way before this
hell yeah, that was the golden era, man. That was
I
the
take
golden era, man.
era because even with the drug dealing, it still was knowledge. You know, you had KRS-One, Poor Righteous Teachers,
Yeah,
X-Clan, Brand Nubians, Public Enemy. You know what I mean?
yeah,
You had people that's really like spitting knowledge in their rhymes. You know what I mean? Like
yeah,
giving you game, giving you spiritual game and knowledge itself. You know what I mean? Alone, okay, boom, it's the yin and the yang. You got some negative rap, but you had a lot of positive that was teaching us
yeah.
about ourselves, black unity. We had
Right.
in mentality,
Self
black mentality,
destruction. You're headed for a self
all
destruction.
of it, right?
Yeah.
It's really about us, right? You know what I mean? Because we was fresh out of the uh uh uh, uh
70s. Coming
the
from the civil rights era from the 60s and then
right,
into the 70s
civil
with the
rights,
heroin wave. And then
the civil
came the crack
rights
wave in
era.
the 80s. You know
So
what I'm
that
saying? But back then in the 80s, it was all about being God body. It was all about being a God body. You know what I'm saying? That's what I was when I was younger. Growing up, my uncles were God bodies. So we went from being gods to niggas. Like, I don't get where the transition went from us being gods to niggas, bro.
that's where we
Because
fucked up at. That's where we
I
fucked
remember
up at.
growing
And
up in
that's
the
where,
80s.
hold on, I'm gonna tell you how I went from that. Music, my nigga. They program,
Yeah, that gangster
bro.
music. That's what
Not even
C.
no,
Dolores Tucker
we
was
know
talking about.
even in the gangster era of the '90s, the golden era, we still had knowledge. You know what I mean? You
Yeah,
know Wu-Tang to have a Cream song, they have a song about the mathematics on the next song, like giving you
yeah,
knowledge itself. You know what I mean? So we had to
yeah,
blend. You know what I mean? Once it got into the like the Chicago type of, you know what I mean, the drill shit with Chief Keef and shit,
yeah,
you know what I mean?
yeah,
When niggas would actually do some shit in the streets and
yeah,
rap about it, you know what I mean, the same night, you know what I mean? And that
yeah,
became the culture to where, you know what I mean, everybody start rocking like that. They go do something in the streets, you know what I mean, and rap about it, even if it, you know,
yeah.
pertain to somebody getting
That's
knocked.
when it went way left. Like, I don't know since when the shooter became the
So
star.
so
Back in the
boom.
days, the shooter was in the shadows. Like, you didn't even know
Right.
the shooter's name. You couldn't even see the shooter's face. Now
So
the
boom.
shooter want to be the boss.
So
Like,
boom.
yo, it
So
coming like we're
look.
ass backwards now.
So look, boom. Think what an artist think he got to do now. He got to shoot somebody, have beef with somebody, rap about it to blow up. That's how
Yeah,
Keith and them did it, right? So now
yeah,
I unnecessary beef in the streets. I done shot a nigga, beat some niggas up. Now we shooting and tooting and shit, and I'm rapping about it. What just happened about when we just had to shoot out? You know what I mean?
yeah,
Last nigga got hit in the leg. Yeah, your nigga got hit in the leg, didn't do nothing. You rapping about it. This shit is in the club. The fucking a record label is promoting this shit. It's on the radio. Nigga pissing on
yeah.
your grave. Nigga pissing on your homeboy grave in the video. Like, so every other young rapper that's coming up all around the world thinking like, damn, I gotta shoot a nigga, have beef with a nigga, rap
And that's
about
what's bringing the Rico down on everybody.
it.
That's what's bringing the Rico down. So
Boom.
now is the age of the Rico.
And I'm gonna be the next Chief Keef. I'm gonna be the next, you know what I mean, artist like that. You know what I mean? So that started a wave, and the wave is still going down. That shit spread everywhere. From it started in the Midwest, but that shit is in the East Coast, down south, and the West Coast. Every
Everywhere. Everybody want to be a shooter, but that's
and
what's
and
bringing the feds down, man. That's what's bringing Ricos.
and where you at too? China, Asia,
Yeah,
Germany. Germany make
Jamaica, yo. You know what the crime rate is down here? The homicide rate, 1,350 people done died from gun violence since the year start. 1,350.
God,
More than El Salvador. So
God,
the ratio is like 30, 35, or 36 per 100,000. Something like that, bro.
God.
Way more violent than any city in America right now, dog. Jamaica. And the islands is flooded with guns, my man. Flooded with guns and ammunition, my man. Flooded. That's what the problem is. You know what I'm saying? Right now, you come to Jamaica, dog, and you say the wrong shit to the wrong person, you get gunshot in broad daylight, and nobody gonna say nothing, and nothing gonna come out of it. I'm telling you, man. If you think I'm lying, yeah, Google that shit, bro. Gang violence is on an all-time record high in Jamaica right now, my man.
Then y'all lose y'all president or y'all governor or something. Like, what happened?
Nah, that was the queen that died, man. That was the queen that died. But
Okay.
we didn't lose. Now we just had a new prime
That's
minister
Haiti. That's
like a couple
Haiti.
years ago.
I think Haiti lost their president.
Haiti, yeah, that's Haiti. We in
That's
Jamaica,
Haiti.
my man.
That's Haiti.
Yeah, man, we in Jamaica right now, man. You,
My
you feel
bad.
me?
My bad. But I know y'all wild out there, bro.
Yeah, man, Jamaica. I mean, you know what I'm saying? It's nice. It's paradise. You know, everything is out here, bro. Every little thing that you could think of in America is right here in Jamaica, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, dog. Don't get it fucked up. You know what I'm saying? People be thinking like it's poverty, widespread poverty in Jamaica. Bullshit, nigga. Bullshit. 5G, all the latest iPhones, X6, E63S, Benz is out here. Everything is out here, bro. You know what I'm saying? But it's just the crime violence, bro. You know what I'm saying? The crime violence and this culture of underachieving. All these little 15 and 16-year-olds, all they want to be is gangsters. And the females, all they want to be is prostitutes, basically. They just want to sell pussy.
See,
That's the
see,
culture down
see.
here.
Now look. Music again. What all the females rapping about? Stripping and prostitution. Right,
Yeah.
nigga, right? All
Yeah.
being programmed, man. Like we can't blame each other. We gotta like everybody being like you said. You had a two-family home. A lot of people didn't have that father in their home, so they either being raised by the street or being raised by gangster music, drill music,
Basically.
whatever you want to call it, right? So they grow
Yeah.
up and they doing the same shit they favorite whoop whoop done did or they favorite whoop whoop done did. They ain't got a father to say, nah, nigga, that ain't how we move. Nah, nigga, slow
Yeah.
down, turbo. Nah, nigga, no, we don't, no, we ain't doing that, nigga. Nah, don't go over there,
Yeah.
nigga. It ain't a good
Yeah.
night to hang with these niggas. Nah, nigga, whoop 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 whoop. Don't. He ain't got a daddy to give him that advice.
Yeah.
The mother probably out there stripping, like you say. She's stripping, hoeing up at the strip club. He at the house by himself. He get to roam in the streets and do what he do. Let the streets raise him. And that's what
Right.
you got right now. Niggas that was raised by the streets and raised by music. You know what I mean?
Right. And the streets is not supposed to raise because the streets can't raise nobody because the streets is undefeated. Yo, the streets don't love nobody, bro. The streets don't love you. And the streets is not supposed to raise you. Your family is supposed to raise you, bro. And that's what the problem with us as a people is. The streets are raising our children. The streets is raising our young kids, bro, and that's what's messing up the younger generation. But what can you do but save your own? You can't save other people's children, bro. That's why I save my daughter. My daughter, my grandson is all right. It's like everybody else need to do the same thing for their children, bro. It's
See?
not my job to save your kids.
See, then that's where we fuck up at because the Incredibles or the Untouchables don't think like that. If anything going wrong in their community or the Asian community, anything going, they gonna correct it. Even the Latinos and the Mexicans and shit, anything go, nigga, they gonna pack up, nigga, like 10 people, nigga, in a 4 bedroom. They gonna make it happen, nigga. Everybody gonna tough it out till somebody get right. So we the only ones that shit on our people and disown our people when they doing bad and don't want to fuck with them instead. We like, oh, we as long as we good, you know what I mean? Pac said it best, my nigga. Why you got a mansion with 30 bedrooms, nigga, and there's homeless people out there? Why don't you put me? So we had a different thinking back there. Even though it was gangster hip hop, we had a different
5G, all the
right now.
latest iPhones, X6, E63S,
Right now, right now, right now, you wouldn't hear, you know what I mean, somebody on some Pac shit. Probably Nipsey was the last one that'll say some Pac shit like that. And he proved it because he had his own STEM classes, you know what I mean? A whole like fucking school, you know what I mean, for kids to learn technology and shit like that, and programming and all the shit. So he not only spoke on it, he stood on it. You know what I mean? It ain't a lot of rappers and shit standing on shit like that. It's about more, flossing and finessing and showing off what you got. Instead of just being for the kids and being for your race and being for your community. What Nip did with the Marathon clothing store in this neighborhood, that was for the community, my nigga. And he died
Yeah.
for his community and his community, my nigga. And you know,
Yeah. It sucks. It sucks because Nipsey Hussle was like one of those ones, bro. Nipsey Hussle was one of those ones that could have actually made a difference, bro. And you know what I'm saying? And he was taken out for no reason, and it really pissed me off because you see, the thing is, we have this natural competition against each other. Like we always trying to outdo each other. You understand? And through that competition, it brings animosity and hatred, bro. Because we're always competing with our one another. I have family members that is basically in competition with me, trying to outdo me and all kind of shit. And it causes conflict, bro. It causes hatred because when you end up more successful than the other person, here they go trying to tear you down. You understand? So we kind of need to get rid of that competition. Stop trying to compete with our one another and work with each other. You
So
understand?
boom,
In
so
unison.
boom, so boom. Everybody say it starts at home, right? So how the
Yeah.
fuck we trying to have everybody else unified when we ain't even unified with our own family? So it starts at home
Facts.
first, right? Every
Of
like
course.
it starts at home, right? And even if you
Of
know a
course.
motherfucker, even if you know a motherfucker jealous or in competition with you, that's still your bloodline, my nigga. You still gonna like if
Yeah.
anything body say anything wrong or try to harm a hair on that person's body, you going bad on somebody, right? So you
Oh, oh
gotta have
yeah.
that same energy, like, okay, it's some people that you really don't vibe with, but this still my family. I'll fuck somebody up over this, right? So that's
Oh
how we
yeah.
supposed to be with each other. Like we probably don't agree with
Yeah.
everything Kanye doing, but we need to fuck
Right.
somebody up over him because that's our family, right?
Right.
You get it?
Kanye and Kyrie. Kanye and
Everybody.
Kyrie. So
And
even though they might be in the wrong, we still got to say, nah, man, they still right. You know what I'm
no,
saying? And
this
we backing
nah, this,
them.
this our family, my nigga.
Yeah.
Wrong or right, this our family. I check this nigga behind closed doors. We'll tell this
Right.
nigga that wasn't cool, but you ain't gonna check him, nigga. This is me and my family
Right.
problem, nigga. I ain't gonna let no outsider come. Now we got a problem, nigga. Now I gotta check you, right?
Right.
Who could
Right. Right.
come in on your family business and just come in
Yeah.
y'all huddle? Hey guys, you need to do this. Like, nigga, who the fuck is you? Pop, 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 pop. You slide them, right?
Yeah.
So how we let everybody come in on our black family business and tell us how
Yeah.
to handle our shit? This is our family.
Yeah.
Even though we got
Yeah.
people in the family like going against the grain, you know what I mean? The LeBrons, the Shaqs and shit. You know, that's the niggas in the family that we disagree with, but we still love them. We still gonna ride
Yeah.
for them. If anybody try
Yeah.
to harm a hair on their body, we just don't
Oh
agree
yeah.
with you on. But you still our family, Shaq. You still our
Oh
family,
right.
LeBron. Feel me? We love you, my nigga, but you just wrong on this
Yeah.
one. But I fuck somebody up over you.
Right.
You feel me? That's how we gotta be, bro.
Exactly.
Until we like that, then we fucked up. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but see, the thing is, we quick to cancel each other. You know what I'm saying? We quick to cancel each other, bro. We quick to cancel each other, but we not gonna cancel them euros though. You know what I'm saying? We keep spending our money with them. That's what the problem is, bro. It's like this culture.
Bro,
It's like this
I
cancel
told
culture
you,
thing
I
going
told
on,
you,
and we only
I
cancel our
told you.
own.
We could go on and on and on, bro. It's hella late. It's like 4. But look, it's probably like 8 where you at or something like this. Like, but look,
Seven
I
o'clock. It's
said
16 minutes after seven. It's 7:16.
no Grand Rising, my dude, my king. You know what I mean? No Frank Ocean.
Grand
Grand
Rising.
Rising. Grand Rising. But at the end of the day, I said what it is, bro. It's like how you would handle somebody in your family that you really don't agree with, that you said that was
Right.
hating on you and shit. You still love them because it's your family and your blood, even though you know the
Yeah.
energy is wrong and you don't agree with it. Let somebody try
Yeah.
to do something to them, you're going to fuck somebody up. That's how we got
Oh
to
yeah.
have the situation, period. Everybody's not
Yeah.
right. Nobody's perfect. We can all
Nobody's
fuck up,
perfect. Right.
and we learn from our mistakes. That's why I said
Right.
life is school, life is college, bro. Because you learn from your mistakes.
True
You learn
enough.
shit.
Yes.
You learn shit from daily life that you don't learn in school.
In school.
From
That is
from,
true.
da- from daily mistakes that you
Right.
don't learn in school. So life is school. Life is college. That's why I say that.
Right.
You feel me?
Yes.
So
Absolutely right.
it wasn't to disrespect you, like, you know what I mean? Knowledge is
Nah.
power, but you learn shit every day. Like, I've been in this industry, you know what I mean, for what, damn near 30 years, and I
Yeah.
never read a book about it, never, but I learned on the fly. You can learn
Right.
it by just living and just learning shit
Right.
on the way. You know what I mean? I
That's
didn't have
true.
knowledge about this industry shit, but I learned it by being in it. You feel me?
Right.
So
Right.
life taught me the industry. You get it?
So you learned off of your experiences.
Life is college, nigga. Our spirit
Yeah.
is in spiritual college, nigga, on
Right.
earth. That's
Right.
that's what we doing right now as a real
Right.
spiritual being in a
Right.
human experience. This is
Right.
our earth college. You feel me?
Right.
And we
Right.
learn
Life is college, bro.
and we learn
Life is
from
college.
our mistakes, from our life college. We learn that but make our spirit better. Not
Right.
school. Life make the
Right. Right.
spirit,
Right. Just like I said,
right?
yuck. School is not for everybody. I'm a school person, you know what I'm saying? I went to college, you know what I'm saying? I don't mind going to no school. School is not for everybody, but we still have to be educated, yuck. That's what I said. That's all I said.
We all are
Education is
educated.
key.
You get educated in life, just living life. You learn something new
True
every day.
enough, but not everybody though, yuck. Not everybody learns off of the experiences in life.
Do
I
that.
have cousins that are, I have a cousin that was born 1972 and he act like he a boy. He act like he a little child and he was born like 6, 7 years older than me. He born 1972 and he act like he a kid. So
Do we
he
know?
hasn't learned anything based off his 52 years on earth. 50 something
Do,
years on earth, he hasn't learned nothing.
do we know how to drive a car?
Yes, he does.
Do we know how to ride a bike?
Yes, he does.
Do we know how to cook food?
Yes, he does. You know how to cook crack too.
Okay, cool. That's life. You learn lessons. Like
So that's all he know how to fucking do is just cook that, sell that, and he just think that's what life is all about. Like, no, nigga, no, no, no.
But look. With cooking crack, he learned how to count, right? He learned how to do.
Yo, that shit ain't
Hold
easy to
on,
cook,
hold
yuck.
on,
That shit
nigga,
ain't
hold
easy to
on.
cook.
You gotta learn how to do metrics. He gotta learn how to do science, nigga.
Yes, sir. It's a certain
Metric,
amount with a certain amount of water that you got to put with a certain
metric,
amount of that.
metrics. That's learning. That nigga learned
Chemistry.
science. He learned chemistry and science
Chemistry.
in the streets. He learned
Yeah.
chemistry in the streets. So
Yeah.
what the fuck?
Yeah. 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 Trust me, yuck. I grew around all the elements of the
Hey,
streets,
look.
bro. But I
Do
didn't
you
fall
know?
a victim to it.
Do you know how to cook crack? Do you know
Yes,
chemistry?
I do. I was taught how to
Okay.
do it.
Fuck. Okay.
Yes, I do. I can cook it really good too. I
Look.
can cook it
Even
really good.
look, whip it good. Look.
I'm
Even though
telling you, even in the microwave, yuck. Even in the
yeah,
microwave, yuck. I don't need no like, but nigga, electric stove, microwave. I don't need flame, bro.
straight drop. It's all good.
I'm telling you.
I got you. I
So
got
all that is knowledge itself too. All of that's knowledge. You know what I'm saying? All of that is knowledge too,
chemistry.
but that's street education.
No, when you go to jail, how many you probably ain't been to jail before, but for the people in the chat,
Jail, but not prison. I've been to jail, but not prison.
okay, you've been to the county, right?
Yeah.
How many MacGyver niggas made shit that you never thought was possibly done? Like a nigga made liquor in jail. It's called Pruno. Nigga made
Yeah.
wine in
Yeah.
jail, right?
Yeah.
Right? How
What
many
they
other
use is the fruits and they use the bread and they use the yeast of the bread, put it in water and make it
where
ferment. Make it
what
ferment.
college? What college did they go to learn how to make wine in jail? I wait.
They didn't go to no college.
Right. So you learn
Yeah.
you can make your own
Yo, I
wine.
meet some of the smartest niggas in jail, bro.
Man, these niggas is
Prison
fuck.
got some of the smartest niggas in
They're
prison.
like Elon Musk, nigga. You got some Elon Musks in jail, nigga. You got some MacGyvers
I'm,
that build some shit.
I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Every time I went to jail, I always
Yeah,
found a plug. Every time I went
bro,
to jail, I always found a plug, but I've never been convicted of anything. That's the key. You can get arrested, but do you have a conviction? You understand? I've never been convicted and never been to no prison. I've been to jail though.
bro. Jail niggas are smart as shit, boy. They know.
I'm telling you, very much so. Very much so, bro. Very much so. You
Bro,
understand?
these
That's
niggas
why I'm
make.
not really knocking the prison
Hold
life,
on.
but it's just like I don't like when niggas glorify that they get
Have,
stripes. Like, nigga, you a come on, bro.
have you ever made a knife out of toothbrush?
Hell yeah, man. You sharpen that bitch on the ground, bro. Use
Okay, then
water, sharpen it on the concrete, bro. Come
you
on.
learn.
They make a lighter out of a battery and a wire. And you can light your split from a battery and a wire.
Okay, right?
You know what I'm saying? I
Smart
know all
niggas,
of
right?
that, bro.
They very
In New
smart.
Orleans, they got something else called a Glock Dookie too, where you take piss and you take like feces and put it all in one tube and shoot a nigga with that shit. It's called a Glock Dookie.
Oh, they throw that at you, nigga. Like they throw feces at the COs and shit when they walk by. Please, like yeah,
Yeah, yeah, they be doing that
bomb
shit
at
in the jailhouse, Dade
shit
County
bomb
Jail.
at your ass. Boom, nigga. Come on,
Yeah,
man.
yeah, Glock Dookie.
That's where niggas come in with the SWAT team though. When they come in with the shields and shit on your ass, nigga.
Yeah,
Boom, nigga. You get
yeah, make your ass.
still getting whooped. But look, man,
Oh yeah,
it's been a good night, man. It's been damn near another 3 hours, man.
you already know. Allegedly.
Allegedly, you know what I mean? Salute to
Yo,
everybody.
man, yo, man. I'm always tapped in, bro.
Man,
Always tapped
appreciate
in. I
you, bro.
always get premium content on this channel, bro.
Man, thank you.
Premium content.
Salute to you,
Top
bro.
tier flagship content, my G.
Yeah,
Real talk.
it is, man. Thanks for tapping in. You was dropping jewels and gems, my nigga. Definitely thanks for the knowledge, man. Period, man. And you gave us a college lesson tonight, man. So appreciate you. Appreciate Reese. Appreciate CJ. Appreciate my other brother that was in the building.
Everybody that was on the panel. Everybody was on the
Everybody
panel. Yo, thank
panel.
you for having me up, man. Thank you
Yeah.
for having me
So
up and, hearing me out, man. You know what I'm saying? Nothing but respect. Nothing but
respect,
respect, yo.
like
And
yo.
yo, you one of my favorite rappers from back in them times too, man.
Thank
You.
you, bro. Thank you, bro.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. You one of my favorite rappers in the West Coast, man. Real talk. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you, bro. Appreciate the love, man. Tap back in on the next one, man. Appreciate your time, bro.
You already know. Allegedly.
Italy, yada. Hey, we had a wild one tonight, man. Salute to the Honorable Minister Farrakhan, man. That's one of the last black leaders, man. We gotta protect that brother, man. Definitely, man. He dropped some real knowledge tonight. You know what I mean? Let us know that, not only Kanye, KYRIE, but it's a multitude of other, black entertainers, black scholars, you know what I mean? Black religious leaders, um, black ball players, black boxers, you know what I mean? This shit just been happening across the board. And it got to stop at some point in time. Like, how long we gonna keep falling for the fucking banana in the tailpipe before we say, cool, nigga, before we finally say we done with this shit. And I think that's what people finally saying. You know what I mean? Like, fuck this shit. You know what I mean? You got Jason Williams standing up. You got Jaylen Brown standing up. You got the whole, you know what I mean, they whole NBA commission standing up. Like, nah, bro, we ain't doing all them demands. That's out of pocket, bro. LeBron retracting statements and shit. Hey, I said, like, Bron, it's too late, bro. Niggas canceling you right now. You know what I mean? Period. The woke niggas is the like Kyrie said, it's the Gen X. It's his generation. You know what I mean? Y'all hella smart. Y'all way smarter than we was. You know what I mean? Like niggas didn't know how to type. Nigga, y'all like 4 or 5 years old know how to work the iPad, work the computers and shit, typing and shit and searching shit at 4 or 5 years old. We know how to type at nigga 10, 12 years old. Niggas finally got into a typing class, a computer class. These kids are super smart. You know what I mean? And they super woke right now, man. So that's in the air we in. You know what I mean? Straight up, man. Like my son, 9 years old, know how to work the iPad better than me, man. I draw. This nigga got all the drawing shit. He draw too. He got all the drawing artwork shit. He doing all the graphics and shit. Making. I'm like, nigga, what app is this? I want to be able to draw on my goddamn iPad too. He's only 9 years old. Know how to do all the shit, man. So yeah, these kids are extra smart and extra wise right now. You know what I mean? Straight up. Appreciate everybody in the chat tonight, man. It's been a deep one tonight. You know what I mean? We just need to awake. A lot of people is awakening, you know what I mean, and smartening up, you know what I mean, and wisening up, you know what I mean? A lot of artists, a lot of entertainers like, fuck this bullshit. You know what I mean? When this shit gonna stop, you know? On that note, we out this motherfucker. Yuck Mouth TV. Subscribe to your guys. Speak on it. Yuck Letterman. Late night. Shaniqua. Everybody in the motherfucking chat. You know what I mean? Salute to y'all. Appreciate y'all for tapping in. It was a long one, but it was a great dialogue and great content. You dig? I see y'all this weekend in Sacramento, man, on Sunday at the Sacramento Kings versus the Warriors. We will be performing halftime show, the Loonies halftime show, Sacramento Kings versus Warriors on Sunday. I see y'all there, Pooh Bear. In the meantime, subscribe to you guys, hit them like buttons, man. We need the motherfucking analytics to get them M&Ms. You know what I mean? So support the kid, man. Let's do it big. I appreciate y'all. God bless and good night. Yada that boy.